that my children get to.
And so old money means that they gave you some
it's
things.
not that I don't understand the meaning, just
Yes.
I don't know for a fact.
To an extent, old money.
Old money.
To an extent,
Yes.
A bit here and a bit there.
So that's why I said
But you have
whatever.
you have to do better.
No, whatever was handed over.
Not yet handed.
It might not even come to you. You'll be shocked.
Not yet handed. But old money, really, to be sincere.
Because old money also.
So what do you want to learn today?
Yes, but because old money.
This is a continuation of somewhere.
A leave.
Okay. Yes, it's too early now.
Yes.
So it's too early.
Yes. So
We just
like
ate.
me now. When I came to
I've been here
Lagos,
for a very long time. It's too early.
I don't know anybody. I don't start
I will
to
let you
anybody
know.
give me capital.
Ah,
So that means there was no leverage.
yes,
Old money might not be money.
yes.
I know
So let me show you
parents
some
that
teacher.
because of who he is.
Yes.
Once they come out like this, they get this job or something, or they say, okay, you say I want to do business, it's a life. Oh. Then he says, okay, take 2 million and go and start. So it was a leverage. At least there was part of.
Okay,
the
so why does
say,
financial
what do you
training,
take
why is it
and
not
take
being
and
taught
buy
in
shoes?
schools?
So I have gotten part of old money.
Well, yes. So what? So you don't chop them, or you are. You don't take and buy wig because. So that's
Okay, so
also,
even the people in the schools, they don't know
if they
it.
did not also
Okay, that's
have this knowledge.
Okay, so that's not the
They
reason.
did not communicate it.
So let me tell you
cannot
the
do
reason.
anything.
Because it's very important that you understand the reason.
Because of the
Unless
knowledge you have now,
You will not
are gonna
know that.
communicate.
Can I answer it?
Yes.
Very important that you understand the reason.
Because
if
without-
you don't know the reason, you will not be able to
offense, or without a law, there's no offense.
the reason. So everything has a
can go
reason.
back as political daughter.
And
But there's a communication, like
if you don't
there are
understand
values in the house.
what is behind,
Every day, daddy and mommy, we
Just
talk
like-
about
I'll give you
our
a
wealth
scenario.
number. And,
Let's I came back from
joint
travel.
evening.
Not me. Somebody said this thing.
prayer.
I was very,
Since they cannot
very
give us
correct.
the money, they should.
So they came back from
should be
travel.
part of what they are praying about, and
Somehow they
it
left
gives
the
them a
fridge.
sense of
So when they came,
responsibility. Even
they
if
made
they're not
that
working.
everybody was smelling. They cleaned everything.
So when
put
people
everything.
argue that,
But there was
that
still
their
one
children
smell. With everything they have done, there was
love
supposed to be any
money,
smell.
or they are asking for
Then the
something
Ghana said,
that they think that they
since he's
shouldn't
refusing
have.
to stop
It's because
smelling,
you
let him
did
just go
not
and
carry them through
He's somebody that
process.
likes to
The
look
process
good. So now
doesn't
it's real.
necessarily mean
To see how I was
they
looking.
have to start
And
working
notice
for
that
the money,
a piece of the meat was
but they
in
have
his
to
nose.
understand what we are doing.
So
And
without
so with that,
understanding the foundation, you can never get a
they
solution.
will think so.
Because
I'll give you.
the foundation is important. So when you want to also want to track the solution, you will track it because you have an understanding of the foundation. And that's why doctors sometimes, when they say they want to have your history. Okay. So we live in a world that is created and ruled by men. Even if you think that God created this world, He gave it to men to rule. So the first time He gave it to men to rule as dominion. So men or man, depends on what you believe, did not do the right thing. So there was not an opportunity, and He now gave it to somebody else, which is now the king of this world, which is the devil. Funny enough, he is. But the world is governed by systems and principles. So everything you see is as a result of a system and a principle. So everything is governed by the systems and principles. So this entire world, the system and the principles are to keep you poor. It's a foundational problem. It's just like when they say your father or mother had thrown in too much sugar because there's something in our lineage. Maybe there's cancer in the lineage. So, but if you know that, Tara, do you know to, yeah, Tara. With us online, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depends on where you're watching us from. It's actually really supposed to be an enclosed on-site meeting, and that's why we move from nation to nation. But I can't be at everywhere at the same time, and we're training people to do that for us based on where the nations want to try and help. So, but you have to be on your camera. And so there's a time that you have to introduce yourself, because part of it is networking and see how we can generate money within ourselves. So it's part of why we are here. So you have to show your face. We will ask you questions. You introduce yourself, what you do and all that. And so right now we are starting. We have prayed. We're just looking at what happened in our last class. What was the mind shift that we have, and what have we done based on what. And I've been hearing fantastic feedback, which for me is more important. I'm very excited. We want to also hear that from you, because today is more of a conversation so that I can see how we can help each other. Okay, so first of all, there are rules in this class. Number one rule is that your phone's best bet, it should be on silent, because we're talking money. We don't want anything to distract you. And it's so important that more of your learning is your attention. So your phone takes away 90% of your attention. I mean 99.9. Chewing gum 70%. I mean 80% of your attention. So we need your attention, because the learning curve is not necessarily, we don't have any book you should go and read. And we'll talk about that as we are starting now. So it's better for us to just listen to each and every one of us. So that's number one rule. The second rule, the second rule is, whatever you think you know, if you're not a billionaire in dollars, forget it. You know why? Because one of the things that we definitely want to happen to you is your mind telling you that it's the same thing. It's not the same thing. And it's a mind capture, because this thing that you are thinking about, in statistics shows that less than 20% of the human beings in this world think about what you are doing. They just say, every day takes care of yourself. Cannot come and kill myself. So it is something that you are doing that the law of nature does not want you to do it. Even the breeze, the air you breathe, is not excited about your decision. So you also need to help yourself by knowing that you are handcuffed and you want to free yourself from this prison. So having that consciousness, it will help you, because anything that comes around you now is an enemy. The phone, the thoughts, everything is an enemy. And with that, you get the best of the class. Remember that this is the last class. After today, there is going to be a group where you're supposed to talk to yourselves. I'm not supposed to answer you again. Just jokes. But then, this is the last class. This is the time that you can actually get as much as you can get. There's something called energy. Energy is a force. And we have energies here. We are putting our force together. It will so happen that you'll be surprised that the things you have tried to do in the last 30 years you couldn't do, because of the energy that we have, because we are one mind and we are pursuing something that is the same. That energy is what you should take advantage of. So when you come here, be vulnerable. It's money matter. So it doesn't matter how you have spent it. We can say, you couldn't have spent it like that. Everything is just learning. And don't personalize anything. And be as open as you can be. Totally open, unless you get everything you expected to get. So be as open as you can get. Don't have reservation. We're not talking about marriage. I cannot do marriage counseling. I'm very excited about money. And money is one thing that people don't want to talk about. Don't talk about it in church. Don't want to talk about it anywhere. Don't talk about it in the house. And money is why you wake up in the morning. So I don't know why you can't talk about what's making you to breathe. So I'm unapologetic, talking about money. And it's important that you are ready to just pour it out. Even after that first class, you saw a very beautiful bag. And you finally used the money to buy it. And you overdid the Christmas. I had to see somebody 8 million yesterday. It's one of those things. That's why you are here. Every habits that you have for the last 35 years, because somebody cannot finish it in 2 days. But most importantly, we are going to have like an accountability. We're going to work together to track you. By the time we're able to give you a good standing, in 1 year, we can demand a tithe. It's not like the tithe part. Huh? Yes, we can demand a tithe. Yes, we can demand a tithe. We are not saying you will demand all the money. When you are seeing how far you have gone, we just say, give us a tithe. After you have given tithe, to this a second tithe. 20% is not bad. Do your 10%, bring 10% here, because we want to celebrate our wins. One of the things that I want us to be able to do is to give ourselves timelines, and when we win, we can spend from your tithe to celebrate, because we're going to work with you. So we are all working, and so we want you to really do this business very well, because it's a business. This teaching is a business, so that we can collect tithes. You are a good steward. My investment shall not be in vain. Amen. So we started, and I'm starting finally. Thank God 2 people have come to join, and any other person that has not joined, the video will be given to you, and that's the best we can do. I started by saying that what happened the last training, whether it was you came and joined us, they gave you this video to watch, it was the same thing. We didn't really have questions and answers. I said, before you can say that, let me first of all explain something to you. So she helped us to just start the class by saying that one of the things she learned is that the things she learned, she did not learn in the school. And I said, why do you think they did not teach you in school? She said, because they don't know. And she was even correct, really. Looking at it now, she was correct. So that's where we started from. So why don't they teach it in school? So I said, okay, I need to understand that, you need to understand that when it comes to solving a problem, once you don't know the reason for the headache, paracetamol will not work. Because sometimes, I'm not a doctor, but I've had doctors that are very close to me says, you can be feeling a headache, but the problem is in your leg. So it's just reflecting on your head. And that's why they have to really do a scan and do so many things when they see that the headache is not just a Panadol kind of headache. That means the headache is coming because there's a problem somewhere. So we needed to understand that there's a problem when it comes to money, finance, values. We need to understand so that we can begin to think of how do we solve it. So this word is, whether you like it or not, was created by God. And this is not the first time the word was created. So when it was created, he gave man dominion. And he said he wanted to recreate. When he was recreating, he still gave man dominion. Because if you don't give man dominion, who will you give dominion? There is no other thing that you can give dominion to. It's man. Because that's the only thing he created in his likeness and image. Man created other things. He's the only man that he named. Man named other things. So that's to tell you that the importance of you are very important. So how can you be this important and you have poor? It's a mystery. But this present earth we live in, we actually live in 2 worlds. We have the earth we live in. We have wherever you think, whether you're Muslim, Christian, Buddhist. But I will tell you what me I believe, and you can check your own. Whatever you think, there's a control from somewhere. So for this earth you live in, according to this earth, something is controlling this earth. And something that is controlling this earth is at loggerheads with the creation of this earth. And one of the things that is doing is that he is the God of this world. So the education system you go to, the life you see is governed by principles of the people that put in this creation. And what they created in the education system is to keep you poor. if you don't think they wanted to keep you poor, then I will tell you the origin of money. And that is why money truly is not the currency. So how did we start to talk about money safe? When we came, what we noticed was that it was a trade by barter. There was no currency. Because when you create something and you're an innovator, whether to the positive or to the negative, you make it better. You start to make it better. So maybe this class now, I can be thinking of how can I become virtual inside that place at the same time I'm physical here. So that everybody virtual can get the feeling. So that is what it is. So the way it started was trade by barter. You have to go and study it. So later he went to lands. So people started marrying a lot of people so they can have more people to work in the farm. Because it became an asset. So trade by barter had an issue because of transportation. So trying to move something to somebody to get that person to move to you, which is the means of exchange, then that was it. One challenge. Second challenge was that people discovered good minerals that worth a lot of things. And these things were heavy. So we went into change with gold. So because gold was heavy and it was a commodity, the currency you see today actually came as a promising note. To say, you gave me gold, hold this note. Hold it. And later, because there is something that governs, they saw the opportunity in that and they captured it and turned it. So in the beginning, this promising note was backed up with gold, especially dollar. The bank saw it. It was not a bank. So somebody has to issue the promising note. That's the way banking came. So when they captured it, what now happened? They removed the gold. Let me shock you. Dollar is backed up with propaganda. There's nothing behind dollar. If anything happens to dollar, may God not let it happen. The suicide. Then let me tell you why Africa is going through a lot in the hands of. They know that this commodity called currency is normally backed up with the mineral resources. They don't have it. Africa has it. So they will continue to make sure through propaganda and our selfish leaders that your currency has no value. So when they come with their currency, you give them their your mineral resources at no cost. But it will change. Let me tell you why it will change. This technology is what is changing it. Because people like my children know this. So when they come on scene, they will back up their currency. And that is why I said something to you. I said, you need to understand that there are forces against you, against the entire world, not only Nigerians or Africans, against the entire world, because they just want to be the 10% and 90%. So when it comes to wealth, why is it always 20 as against 80? When abundance is what it is. Remember that the economics they gave you in school, they are teaching you how to share scarcity. What is scarce? What's scarce? Nothing is scarce. There's money everywhere. God is everywhere. Everything here is money. If I start, all I see inside this place now is money. Even you are money. Do you understand? So, why am I like this? That is the training. It's a mental training. It's a mental training. So when you see scarcity, I see abundance. So when I open my eyes, everybody here is money. And I can collect it. No. So because you see scarcity, there are so many things you cannot say to collect money from me. But I don't see scarcity. Even if your last 10 naira, I will collect it because that's all I see. So, they taught us economics. Economics says there is scarcity. Oh, they are the one that created economics. Oh, it's not Jesus Christ. The God that created me did not create economics. He said there is abundance everywhere. So their one book is inside there. Correct. So, why am I bringing this truth to you? And you know why? Because without this truth, I will be talking on a foundation that is corrupt. So I want us to dwell on that. Please, I need to ask me questions on this thing. So that me and you will get to one solution, I believe. Questions? Yes.
So if the money is not backed up by anything, then eventually
It's useless.
it's going to crash.
It's going to crash.
So what would be the thing that has value?
I'm coming.
When money down.
Crash. You. You are the value. Your asset is the value. Depends on where the asset is. So it takes me to answer you. How do you know that Nigeria has the highest debt? Who told you?
On the news.
Huh?
On the news.
What is media? Can you spell media? Media is the biggest weapon. Because the media is a weapon of anything. So, if I want to weaponize anybody now, I will go through the media. So some of us don't listen to the media because I have a media company and I understand media. So there's a tape he sent to me yesterday. I said, remove something. You will not know it was removed. So you can't be teaching me media because I'm media. So, understanding that I'm media, I know what media does. Say make believe. So, there's so much funding in media. The mistake they made was that they brought the media to Africa thinking that what they told them is true, that we are monkeys. No. Now the media is what is going to work against them. Because, not also, the younger people are now exposed to a global world and understand what value truly is. It's coming up. When it comes, it will be bad. So they remove the gold out of selfishness. We are normally selfish men. They're created to be selfish. So they remove the gold and started to give you paper. So the promissory note is promised by media. And the media will say something like, so, and it's happening, and dollar will go, naira will go, depends on the power. Who is in power? Who is the, so there's a family that controls the entire world. And it's generational. The way you two are thinking of generational wealth, leave them. Create your own wealth and begin to generate. So, but I'm just saying this, not to scare you, but to know that your abundance is a fight. And so, if you're able to know that, and I tell you that, don't drink this water. Because if you drink it for 5 years, you're going to be poor. You will not know that. What is knowledge? Knowledge is light, illumination. Oh, so this media that makes me feel like if I don't spend this money, if I don't enter a private jet, I am less of me. It's just to keep me not to get to my promised land. I chop them and they come. When you get to the promised land, you now discover that you beat the system. It's just the system. They will never teach it in school. What then happened? People that understood it, they don't also want to teach it. But now, it's getting better. But it's better when whoever is teaching it has done it. And most people that have done it, they won't teach it. They don't even want you to know how it was done. So it's rare. It's still the same thing that is going. In my village, they say Beshansha. What that means is that what is happening, what is going is what is going. So, let's move. You know we have gotten the foundation. So the next thing we're going to be doing now is that I just want to hear different thoughts. Like I said, rules in this class. Do not keep anything to yourself. You're not helping yourself. So we heard what she said and he brought all this out. So what she said, so we can move forward to many AC. We don't want AC. Thank you.
No, they don't leave it as it was before.
Leave that. So the next person was talking about that they understand the concept of the old money and new money. There's a part of old money that she has collected. We shall ask her whether the old money is going to still be old or she has finished it. So how do you recognize old money? Old money does not drive latest car. You don't buy the brand of that year. It's new money. You don't buy it, it's catching them. Old money does not, they wear vintage. You might not even know. Nika, t-shirts, just there. Because they have money. I'm not trying to tell you they have money.
So another thing I found from the last class
Yes.
is where you said that you can make money from 8 million to 2 million.
Okay.
Yes. It's still a struggle for me because
Okay. So I like the fact that it is a struggle for you. Have you ever sat down all your life to think about that? So as you are thinking now, when you are trying to hit 8 billion, you don't, when you hit 800, 1% of that 8 billion, you will buy me a Rolls Royce. So you have to hit 8 billion. Yeah. Do you understand? So sitting down now and doing a business strategy or business model to hit 8 billion is better than what you had last year. That's what it is.
I mean, it's not a struggle to be.
No, so because your mindset in numbers is good. Because of network marketing. It's a struggle for her. Yes. So
huge struggle. Like
yes, so begin to think of what does 8 billion people need. That is what differentiates you from poor man. Because now you're starting to use your mind that you refused to use before. So be using it to almost give me a solution for 8 billion. Because I know that trying to do that, something will click and you buy me a Rolls Royce. That's what you have never thought of. All this your life, you have never thought of how to. You haven't even thought of how to give 20 million people in Lagos something. So start from 8 billion. One of the things that I'm gifted with is what they call growth acceleration strategy. I start from the end to the beginning so that by the time I'm going, there's no obstacle. I'll crush it. So go and start from 8 billion. If this one I did not do makeup because of 8 billion, I like it. Because you cannot wake up in the morning and just be comfortable and be wealthy. So this 8 billion, in short, that is your assignment. 8 billion. What proof that was 8 billion? They wake up in the morning, they don't see it. You started thinking like God. And you are God. That's the nature He gave you. That's why you are not be able to do Bob, because you're not thinking. And I will talk about that in a bit. But let me first of all hear. Yeah, Pap.
So I was one of those.
Yeah.
That also,
Yeah.
class.
So now you understand.
Yes. So
Yes.
I understand. It's just
So you start. So now part of your assignment is to develop product for 8 billion. Or how do this thing you do get to 8 billion? One thing that he has done for you is that it has even opened your mind to think in the numbers. You know why I like investment and real estate? And when I started with billions. Because you become what you think about. I can't sell sweets. How many packets will I sell to be a billionaire? So I met, there's a surgeon we're discussing. And I heard, there was an interview I saw, so I discussed with him. He said the guy was very correct. You live in America, you are saying you are okay, you are very alright. One of your surgeries is $25,000. Calculate 1 billion, divided by $25,000. How many surgeries will you do? You die first. So you can never be a billionaire. So how do you become a billionaire as a surgeon? You don't need him. I will come and tell you, listen, you are a lawyer, I will tell you. Start thinking, how do you give legal something to 8 billion people? So at least if they make you not do makeup 3 days, it's okay. So that's it. What comes when you leave your comfort zone? So what's happening to you now? You know, because lawyers, that's why I like lawyers. The way I will reason, he's trying to crack it. That's where the solution is. At least the cracking it has made her overthink. That you are not. So this mind is where you stop, they stop. And the mind you can work on your mind as you are here, you disappear.
Yeah?
Yes. You move. No, you meet yourself outside. You have not used 1% of your mind. 1%. So how did the aeroplane fly? Somebody was going to use their mind to move the aeroplane up. What are you saying? That's what you are. You don't know who you are. No, God did not give that person a better head. No, you didn't use your own. No. And I will tell you about that one. I'll come to your mind. That's the first lesson. It's too much information. So let me stop here. Just breathe down. We'll take it one step at a time. The most important thing is that it's good for you to know that there are possibilities. Then how do I now? We get there. That's why this class, take it one step at a time. But let us first of all know that it is possible. So what? So we have spoken to them.
There's one question. When you're narrating the money strategy, so if we're to back up this money, how do we do it?
No, you cannot back up because you are not the one in control of money. Just back up your own. You will just back up your own. You can't you can't back up a nation's own, and I'll tell you how to back it up. You need to back up something that cannot be taken away from you. Because the money you kept in the bank, the bank now is coming together. If it comes together and they take it away from you, what are you going to do? Nothing. They'll tell you sorry. So what cannot be taken away from you is you. Back yourself up. And I'll tell you how to back yourself. If you like, take everything you see around me, take it in. As long as I'm here, and I'm here, you even give me an opportunity to produce it faster than I did. Because now I'm in a hurry. So you are very important. And they also know. So that's why they are messing up your mind with everything. Because you are very important. They know that you are a spirit movie.
How did you discover your own mind?
How did I discover my mind? I will tell you now. Yeah.
From last lesson.
Yes. Okay, so those online, please. So please, I was communicating with them. No, you cannot be the one communicating. You are the one. It should be evening. Communicate so that you can unmute them to talk. Yeah, I'm here.
What is that wealth number? I didn't quite understand it.
Okay, so we'll talk about that. So what is the wealth number? Let me talk about that because it's very important. It's the foundation of the class. Okay. Let me just go to the numbers. So that with the numbers you can let me go to the end from the beginning. You know, I like to go to the end, then I'll come back. So I have a 25 million naira travel allowance I must do every year. Let's say a family. So let's start from family. Because wealth number is at different stages. So everybody here is almost getting to a family, already in a family. So we have a 25 million. So in my family we have 5 We are 5. So if you buy the ticket early, not like the one I bought this morning and the person is traveling this morning. And the other is traveling this morning, I bought the ticket today. That's the way I buy tickets. I don't buy tickets for far. It's a mindset, it's poverty. So even if I do it, not because I did it because I want it to be cheaper. So you can tell me, Mommy, I'm coming today. I say, if I remember, Mommy, today, tomorrow I'm coming. Say, Mommy, now 5 million. I say, oh, yeah, bye. That's what. Who asked me something about mind? No, don't waste it. Don't worry. Why am I able to do it? I didn't do it 10 years ago. If I don't do it now like that, I'll become Job. I'll lose everything. That means I'm afraid.
Yes.
Thank you. That's the beginning of the way I'll start losing my money. Plenty. It's too much. So, but will we take it? All I want to see is that tomorrow is better than yesterday. Your 2024 is better than 2023. It's a life thing. But the foundation is important because it helps you to now know, okay, I'm here. Okay, this is what I have to do in the next 2 years, next 5 years. Then you will now get to this one that I'm doing. There was time I will not try it. So that's why she's asking this question. So before now, maybe it was 2 million naira tickets, yeah? So let's not say now, some people have said, after you enter first class, it must be first class or something. Let's just go, I say 25 million naira. So that's 5 people. That's once. Let's assume that it's 2 times. So there's a summer, then there's a Christmas. It's supposed to be at least 2 times. So 50 million naira. Then in that trip, we are not extravagant. So it's just 2 trips in a year. And everybody hold your money. 1 million naira for shopping. 1 million times 5. 5 million plus another 5. That's what? 10 million naira. 60 million naira. Okay. That's basic. Okay. Basic 60 million naira. Okay, we don't eat too much. We're watching our weight. So what do you think we use in eating every year? Let's say give and take. Let's just say because we have 5 to 2 million, 10 million naira, which is not enough. Economic can chop 2 million. So let's assume it's then people, we have to help. We are not. Let's even just share help with 10% of our money. I mean, that means we are not wicked. Let's say another 10 million naira. Then maintenance of car, everything. So give and take. This person spends 100 million naira every year. Let's just say 100 million naira. Then if you're like me that do charity, that means you even need like 500 million for charity. So let me just do the 100 million. You are not doing charity. You have tried. You have done 10 million charity. God bless you. You have even tried. So I'm not doing. So this 100 million naira. So what is your wealth number? So, but you are working. So you are generating income with your hand, with your head, with your effort. You must be involved. It's your company, but you have to be the strategic person. So that means without you, the company might not make the kind of money that the company wants to make. So that means, but you don't have a problem because you work in Shell, Chevron, Mobil, things like that, all the allowance and everything. You know, with you and your husband together, there is a 200 million naira that comes every year. But you are involved in the 200 million naira. Good. So when this 200 million naira come, you spend this one. You're supposed to have a balance. Let's not talk about what you're supposed to use the balance to do. Okay. At this time that you're spending 100 million, it's like it's not a time that is what it will be. You know, your wealth number moves. Your number moves. Like when you just married, there's a number. But in your head, you should go and calculate when you are old. Like when you are 50, between 40 and 50. So in that 50 and 40, you already know what it's like. The children are finished school, so this one I just will travel, they come and meet us, do all those. So if you have savings of before that day, let's like she said, that day of the day of reckoning, you have savings of 500 million naira. It means that you have only 5 years to live in this kind of life. A lot of people that become sick when something happened to them is because they try to reduce the way they lived before. And it is depressing. So depression is where headache will start. From headache, it will turn to arthritis. From arthritis, you are close to cancer. So that 80% of the sicknesses are things like this. But if you start now, this training is supposed to be for 15 years old. You already know that at age 40, for me to be all right, 100 million, I mean, whether there's because depends on what you put the money. When you put the money in something that also appreciates the way the money is depreciating, you don't have a problem. Because Ikoyi house, when my father was in Lagos, he never buy 1 square meter. Was maybe there's a land in Banana. I did the transaction that they bought for 10 million naira. Banana is 1.8 billion. Tell me the depreciation in 10 years that has hit that thing. Wait, last. The owner of the whole of Freedom Way, I know him. I wanted to buy 15 plots in Freedom Way for 1.5 billion. He bought 600. Is it 600 plots now? 6,000 plots for 20 million naira. And I wanted to buy 15 plots out of 6,000 plots. And when he has even collected some again, because no is wondering, how did we sell our birthright? 15 plots is, I begged this man for 1.5 billion for supermarket. That's where that guy is now. The guy that is doing this, that did Maryland. That's the land he bought. He didn't give us for 1.5 billion for 15 plots. 15 plots is less than 0.001% of the entire land he bought for them. So what are you saying? So even if his wealth number, there was now, Naira has died. There's no way. So I asked him, sir, what do you want to use the 1.1? He said, there's something so in there. Let's go to go and buy. Age 75. All his hair is white, but you can know say this guy is chopping money. The white hair, the strings are standing. They are not together. One stand. You will see the environment. He's 75, he wants to do one buy. You say he's going to die tomorrow. He doesn't think like you. He has a wealthy mindset. So even if he's dying next tomorrow. So, if you are able to keep 500 million and you now kept it in stock, God help you. Does not die. But if he dies, God help you. So that means it's 5, and you want to still live at your 100 million. You have 5 years financially to live. What you will then start doing that time? Panic button. You start cutting down. So you used to go out before, you and your husband used to go to Miami, say, we are no longer going. Any small thing does and you're angry. From there, you started getting sick, you're nagging. You did not nag before everything started scattering. Because there was no plan. So when I say personal finance planning, this is the way you plan. So you start planning. So it doesn't matter the time now. Okay, now I'm 50. Can I use, if I now come and plan for 10 years now, I will no longer enjoy again. All the enjoyment you enjoy is okay. So that the next generation will not suffer what you have suffered. You will even enjoy, relax. You might not get to 10 years. But there's a time, there's no way that you will not need it. It's how short or how long. It now depends on how your mind works fast. That will determine the timing of whether it's 10 years, which is normal, or unnormal like us, 2 years. Because you can become abnormal. That's another work. Being abnormal is when you don't have anything work-life balance. You don't. People are doing Christmas. I was making money. So why? Christmas is plenty. They are coming. Let's finish this white number. Say, what if I die? I can't die. I'm too valuable to die. So everything's about your mind. I must rest. Don't you know there are some things you do, you are resting inside the things. People think that, some people might see me and say, I cannot. They are the one that is not resting. Inside here, and I'm very in rest. I'm rested very well in this my matter. I'm talking. Because I'm enjoying it. So I'm not exerting any energy. You that is listening to me. One of my staff says, listening to me, she feels a headache. So she wonders how I'm feeling. I said, then I cannot, there's no life without me being like this. So it's you that have a headache. I'm fine. It's a mindset. I've programmed my mind.
So when I get to the kind of number, and you'll be surprised, what's the number? The number is at least 1 billion without me standing up. So I've done the math. That means I must have income generating that is 10 billion. Don't worry, naira self, I don't mind. I don't mind. 1 billion every year. Then you will know that I know how to sleep. Because I'll start to sleep in the morning, wake me up in the evening. Say, what do I want to use 1 billion to do? If you send 500 people to school every year, you will be more happier than you are now. You'll be more happier. The messages I receive on my phone every day keeps me alive. You are thinking that you will not be happy. It's a lie because you are selfish. Start doing it. You will discover that you will so nobody makes you angry, even your husband, because you are so fulfilled, because that is the nature of you. Must I be the one? Why not you? It's poverty that is worrying you. That's why I say, must I be the one? No. Try it. Try it. Give 20 people a life in 2024. You will be happier in December. This December, some people, I did something that everybody was just shouting, hey, thank you, thank you. Do you know what I told them? I said, I did it to make me happy. Yeah. I could have been miserable if I did not buy that car in this December for that person. But I did not do it because of the person. I did it for me to be happy. That is why I'm very happy. Because I did what will make me happy. So the person was just a beneficiary because you are around. But that I won't have done, I will do it because that's what makes me happy. I didn't do it for the person. When it was me, no. I help myself. Because it reduces my lifespan. When I'm doing something, I'm on a talk show, I meet somebody, I say, give him a plot of land. Say, oh God, hey, no, I did it to be happy. As I'm walking out of there, I've reduced my age comes back. That's the way I feel. So you don't do it. That's why you think it's not necessary. Start. You see that there's a joy that nothing can give you. Not even a why. Because after he has finished telling you everything there, you leave there and you go home. You will become more miserable than you went to the show. So I don't need a why to make me happy. I just need to write a check.
Yes.
I'm coming.
Let me because I'm still trying to.
Everything is scattered.
No.
Okay, so we're talking about the wealth number now.
500 million.
Yes.
Right, that's only 5 years. So like how many years should you be projecting that?
How many years do you want to live?
No, obviously you will not have 500 million now, but at least you have something that will be generating, that will be putting.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So how many years? Project a 10 years to have the number. Do you understand what I'm saying?
To project that you will save up or you will generate.
Generate, invest. Do you know what I'm saying? So in that 10 years, you reduce all liquid. Or what do they call those things? What do they call it in your book? All those things that are not important. Must you take picture that you are in first class? If you don't want to do when you are going, I'll just sit down and take the picture. It's the same thing with no. Even the woman girl self, you wear the cap. Then go help you take cap. Everybody don't come out from a flight last. Just sit down. Take this picture. Yeah. That will make you happy. But don't spend the money. Look for ways to get that thing that will make you happy. But now we are not spending money. Why? We are trying to accumulate. So as it comes, we are pushing into the investment. We are trying to get more. We are trying to, do you understand? So that's, you are giving yourself a, like, after this course, that's what you are supposed to do. That's the reason why you're here. Unless you'll be more miserable. Because you now have the information, you do not act. So now you know where you are. You tell yourself the truth. And they are here. When you open they gave you, you know, you didn't pay. This course is $1,000. But, yeah, because look at, we don't carry one book.
No, don't carry my own. My own be that too.
This is my sister. So
Everything is there. This question she's asking me, but let me just be answering. So, do you now understand it? So you have to give yourself. But with this, you calculate it. You know where you are. You project. So I have the projection 1 billion. And it must be that I don't do anything. Once I still have to do something, I still have to get to the office to help them to strategize. To help them, no. And without me, I just sleep. I just see the alert. Bah. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Yeah. Then I know that I am fine. Because what is producing that 1 billion is my generational number. The children should not add though, but don't reduce it unless I will wake up. But the 1 billion that comes from it, whether I appreciate or depreciate, is not even for you people. It's for charity. So think of how this one I dropped, you can multiply it. But don't ever add it. So that's the leverage I will give you. That's the inheritance I will give you. It's not inheritance to go and sell. Because you don't have anything. The inheritance is for you to generate something. Because the generation of the cash flow is not your own. 5 naira not there. And it must generate the cash flow. So you can't sell. And if you are selling, you must be selling based on the fact that my cash flow is old cash flow. Now you can turn it around for the cash flow that will make this thing, I said, put it better. Unless in my absence, you have disobeyed me and you will meet in heaven. But it will not be like that because we work it together. Yeah. So it's exciting. Yeah. We came to the world to help the world. So it's not something I came to tell you. And you can't tell them if they have gone old now. You need a coach to tell them, and you are the worst coach. They will not even listen to you because you don't start. So you get somebody to tell them now, then you start to work it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand? So we created that kind of system because if you try to tell them now, so there's changing iPhone as they are bringing new model. No, somebody else has to do the coaching now and bring them up to this level that you are. And they begin to see a bigger picture. Then they will not come to your level. You take it up from there. Unless if you go home and go and tell them now and now, maybe I don't scatter. Because they're already used to it. But a coach will tell them because they will work together. Do you understand? They'll put numbers down and say, do you know what this thing can generate? So it's not like you are enforcing it. They have become part of creating the number. And you'll be surprised. That iPhone is that child that will use it to bring more money. Because now you have said you have value. Not like you're enforcing. I mean, when I bring that phone, we have to say it. And they say, I went to one class. They told me we should take it easy. And that's not what I told you. If you have to do that, you get somebody to do that, not you. Because they're not used to this, you're in new English. Say, before they will be looking for Mommy Grace for his online to call out. So we had to create and cancel me. You know, they don't want to press, so me, I don't know what to press. So we had to create, first of all, so I start from the end to the beginning. We have to create a department that does that. Because we know that once we do this, there'll be, so first of all, we have solved the problems. So in that case, if you have that challenge, you're supposed to, they will introduce it to when we close. Because it can become a challenge. We will introduce what you're supposed to do. So please, is the slide ready now? Okay. So, let's look at your books, your workbook. They're supposed to do the workbook here. Those online, do they have the workbook? Okay, let's go. So today I said, the workbook will also bring more questions. If there's no questions, online no questions, then they're not in the class. Can we check? Can we check? Check. Mindset. You see this mindset is a full course, so I'll just try. So all these things I'm talking about starts from mindset. But mindset is a full course. So instead of me to be talking about mindset, what will you consider your biggest challenge when it comes to building wealth because of your mindset? What's your biggest challenge? Okay, so let me allow you to answer the question. I'll tell you a bit about mindset. If I tell you now, it will be expo. You'll be talking based on. So please, You are Byron now. Oh yeah, let's be doing. So what do you consider your biggest challenge when it comes to building wealth? Oh, because of projector. Okay. What do you consider your biggest challenge? And if you want us to talk about it, you can let us know after we go through this first one. Then we'll just help you to talk about it. Then when you hear $100 billion, what comes to your mind immediately? Don't lie. So you're doing a mindset test.
$100 billion.
When I just say, so I say, 100, so when you know that this thing, now, for us to be able to achieve it now, we will need like $100 billion.
I will just say you're scam.
Talk on there now. Talk on there.
I mean,
it's not
it's too unreal.
Okay, put on there.
$100 billion. Even Naira got back $100 billion.
Okay, let's even say 100 million naira. 100 million naira, 100 billion naira.
How?
So they did not say if you have it. What if we talk? Look at the question, so you can see you have even told me your mindset. There's a you have to go to a mindset training. At least one is even better. You even need this one is even angry. So just write it there. We'll mark your mindset. So I think that for next time you have the online version too, so they can have the answers to generate answers. You can just see your. But because it's money matter, we have to talk about it. I need this projector to work fast. Next, what strategy do you employ to stay disciplined in your financial habits, and how do you avoid impulsive spending? So, madam, if it's a lie, I don't get strategy. Any impulse is pause. Even when I was coming just now, I saw one impulse and I paused it right there. Which of these best describe your mind? I can do anything. Tell yourself the truth. You can do anything. I'll tell you to do something. No? I can do, but I'm not sure. Let me engage with my engage.
Isi said the biggest challenge is fear.
Fear.
Yes.
I love that. Fear, Job, sister. Okay, so fear. So fear. Okay. Another person, what's the next person saying? So you chat Elizabeth and say she can send anything to you. So you stop distracting me. Chat her. Okay, so I've collected their money, so I don't even care. But it's important. That's the best. I'm telling you, it's not a meeting.
I think my own will be past failure. So I'm thinking.
Write it now. Yeah, so let's. Is that where we started from? Why is everybody going to that particular one? Okay, so what's your biggest challenge? Number one question was, what's your biggest challenge? And everybody must, when it comes to building wealth, you must answer. See, your time is running, Extra cars is money. You should know what's your biggest challenge.
For me, it's lack of knowledge.
No, just write the lack of knowledge. What's your biggest challenge? Yes. Okay. What's your biggest challenge? What's your biggest challenge in creating wealth? It has creative ability. Okay. What's your biggest challenge? At least we all identify that there's a challenge.
Yes.
Okay. So one thing is the solution to everybody. Any has a challenge. I don't see a challenge. I didn't even see it in COVID. I made the biggest money in COVID. So there's a challenge. As far as you have told me there's a challenge. If you ask me this question, what do you consider the biggest challenge when it comes to building wealth? Nothing. And not that I'm boasting, it's the truth. Because the thing you told me is the challenge, your former problem. It's not a challenge. Every experience is a learning curve. I've killed it. What you say was your challenge is knowledge. And so I'm very knowledgeable. So your own is not even bad. Start learning the knowledge now.
The biggest challenge is how do I get people to invest or to buy?
Anything that you are doing, you need training. Sales is not from heaven. Sales is there's nobody that brought. I cannot do anything apart from sales, because I became a salesperson out of hunger. You are not hungry. You're looking beautiful. When you come to Lagos, no, you will learn how to sell. Because you will sell everything. You become a salesperson. So sales is to tell you that I did not come as a sales is as a when you are hungry, and you see that this thing can bring money, you are becoming an expert. So that means your comfort did not allow you to have a potential that you can use for yourself. So how do you now generate the potential? Hunger first. Are you hungry to make money? Don't worry, you will sell. Now that you are hungry, now that you are saying your weight number is bad, you are saying that bad, everything is bad. The way you will sell in January will be different from how you sold last year January. That is it. Because now you're able to think, how do I sell? Before maybe you're just okay. At least you have been selling, very fine glasses. You're okay. But now you're like, you have become uncomfortable at your level because your eyes are open. So you will see that even now without the training, there is a way you enforce me to buy it. Because everybody that buys is adding to your wealth number. My money is in the pocket of everybody, plus this cameraman. So anybody I see, my money is in their pocket. You like money. Why did you come here? To come and learn about money. So don't even pity yourself. No. It's a mindset thing. So the difference between poor people, average people, and rich people is that mindset. Do you understand? So somebody said something to me. I don't know when I was in this class. Say one of my uncle that have money. Once he just make money, he want to go and buy land. Want to go and buy formation. That's his makeup. So it's just like me now. Once the money is making sense in the bank, it's going somewhere. I'm looking for bush. But some other people, as they just see that money, will know the law. Any money that does not give me times 10 cannot be spent. That one tough. You're just thinking that money that just comes, you want to spend at times 10. Unless you don't have me as a coach, you go, that money, your brain go work. Go bring 10 times, and you can go and take one. Even God says, one night be your own. God takes 10%. So why do you want to take all of them? Are you God? You don't know that you are the manager of God's finances. It's not your money. What is entitled to you? God is even taking 10%. That means you don't even have up to 10%. Your own is 5%. Yes, every money that comes to you, your own is even 5%. You can't be taking more than God. You are tired now. You did not see it like that. They want him to give you more. You are not a good person. We gave you money to do business. He gave you opportunity to make money. You are spending 40%. You gave him 10%. Are you foolish?
No respect.
That is why when he got there, he gave some 5, 2. The guy that he gave 5 that did better, he collected the other one and gave it to him. That's why we are richer than some of you. As you just see the 50 million, you don't think of that. My friend just bought one Range Rover, no problem. You after that one, you will not buy again. You will buy. The way you are doing like this, I don't like it. I will stop the class. So now it's a mindset thing. That is why we should talk about mindset. The mindset will settle all the problem. You said because you education is mindset. Why do you have to wait for somebody to come and be knocking your door, collect 100 naira? This is not the first time you're hearing financial education. Why do you have to wait? Okay, thank you. Now you are here. It was a mindset thing. So make sure now that you know that education can make it happen, just be going for it. Every knowledge you have and you act on it makes you better than your yesterday. So that's your solution. You now, somebody said...
Me, I said getting past the current financial...
Yes, it's a mindset thing. Because you feel that you are entitled. Why can't you get past? Because in your mind, you are saying that what can I do to get past? What can I do to get past? Okay, give yourself a problem. 2024. You are at A. I need you to be at Z and send me 10%. Then you will know that you have to get past. So when I was working on my mindset and working on wealth creation, I don't spend what I don't have. But I put myself in a very uncomfortable position. So let me explain to you. Why should you take the kids or leave in face me, I face you, because you think you cannot pay the rent of next year? That is why you will start paying the rent as a responsible person, because you now know that my problem is bigger than where I am. Collect the account, give them account number. 10 people. How much you collect the account, give them account number. 10 people. How much you pay? 200 times 10. I don't say you should give me money. 200 times 10 is what? Huh? 2 million. They are all owing me 2 million.
But wait now. Me will never get the 2 million. How am I going to pay for food?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I gave you 3 months.
I was still.
So, are you in this class?
Mindset. But you haven't told me that business.
I will get there.
Okay.
And you have not even accepted. Yes, I gave them money to get 10 people to learn what I learned. I gave them. That's part of the things you are going to do. So you write that thing every day for the next 21 days. Since you not collect vision, okay, I give you one vision. It's not a lot of money, just 2 million naira. It's even very small, self, $200 bina. And $200 na bina $2,000. Okay, questions, please. Let's online people. They are in this class. Oh, Yana.
So the challenge for Precious Chukwuemeka is, I am more concerned about being informed. Like she lacks access to sufficient information.
Okay, so no more lacking of access. Grace of Praise here. GOZ Consult is here. Lifeguard University is here. You have solved your problem.
Again, how do I generate the idea for income?
Okay, start by giving me. Write it. I gave GOZ 2 million naira to get to sponsor that 1 million, 10 million. So when I'm like that,
But this pen now, does that include money for God, or is the 8?
no, now you come back to 100 now. After you finish God, you come back to 100.
No, I don't understand.
For example, you have 1 million naira. For example, you have 1 million naira and you give God tithe. That's the remaining 900. Now that's become 100% now.
Oh, that's what you now
Yeah. So what that means is that for me, I'm after that in 15% should be enough. So that is why I'm always going. I'm not stopping. Because my 15% for it to be enough, I have to be going. So you are okay. Because you are spending 90%, at least okay, you have bought one hair. But me and this 50% I have, so I'm under pressure. Because I'm not under pressure. Now, we'll have a chewing gum. You put the chewing gum inside the sweet. So you're just a tree inside their forest. And you create it to. You don't need to go and start another company. If I go to any company, there's no need. In that company, I'll become CEO, director, straight up. Because I will create. Because in my mind, I am creating. I'm not working. I am creating. Do you understand? So once they are doing meeting, they can see the create. They know that if they leave you now, you become their competitor.
Yeah, so they can't let you go.
So you create your, because now you have leverage on their structure to quickly create. Go outside now. I'll call your name whether anybody will buy anything. Go and try it. Don't worry, there's a book from that. These Momo students that are doing anyhow, they need me in their life. Go and start company. Don't put grace offering. Nobody will come. Just go and start church and say, Pastor, nobody will come inside and give you offering. Come on, Christ must on top of the church and start. Next week Sunday, you go no say. Now 2 members, you go get, you start all over. I'm just giving you an example. So, whatever it is that God has given you, you create it inside wherever you are, and you see that your head will start working. Your creative ability will start working. All these problems that you have when you give me 2 million, your head will start working. You are working. You cannot kill yourself. You are creating. You are creating. You are through your structure. You are employing people through your structure. You are paying drivers through your structure. Your head will start to work. But you are working. You look at your CEO's car. You are not one that bought him car. Before you came, you asked company to pay his salary. You're only fooling yourself. What can I create here?
It's already a platform. How do I become what I want to be inside this leverage? Where do I want to start? Do you think it's easy? You don't need to start. But there are some places you should not work. That's another class. Are you a paid employee? I know you have to come to that class. Because if you work in the right place, you are prosperous. Because you have to understand that this your boss has that forest mentality. It's not a tree matter. Do you know there's a difference between a forest and a tree? You will know from the day you start working there. I will tell you the 5 things you will detect if this guy is a forest. If it's not a forest, no matter the amount, and you want to be a forest, forget it. You finish 18 years, like somebody I just employed. After 18 years with Dangote, don't get money.
18 years with Dangote?
Yeah.
No.
18 years. And I know that this person has capacity.
Yes.
Yes. This person has. Yes. This person has capacity. And the problem is that when you are doing 9 to 5, you are supposed to go to meetings like this, and entrepreneurship meetings. That's where you should go. But you go to the wrong place. You go and meet the same people where you have been captured. So your mind is in one direction. Until you come out and discover that your pension is like my mother's own, that she gets the transport to go and collect it is more than the pension. Ha! The woman just shaking her, say, where has this girl been? I don't know. It's not something. Even if I coach you for 1 year, no, it's not. But at least you'll be better. That's the idea. Don't try to understand everything. So I've answered her now. Paid employment, okay. How do we create in that establishment 5 more things that give my boss money, and I tie a deal to it when I walk away? If you have value, you should bring it to the table every day. You don't have value, forget. If you have value, that's why I said you are the one moving with the currency. It's not the place.
I think where we Nigerians have a problem, I don't think for
70.
yes. Where we have problems,
It's fear. It's fear.
Yeah.
Mm.
And where we have a problem is the fact that we believe we can't sell. It's the biggest scam.
No.
It's the biggest.
You must sell. You sold to. No, you don't. No. You sell. How did you wear? Was this the only cloth in your wardrobe?
Sell, but that's
No, you sold to yourself. You didn't even sell to
but
anybody.
I don't.
Was this the only cloth in your wardrobe?
No.
Eh? So why did you wear this one?
And that's
You sold to yourself. You convinced yourself that this meeting now, are you sure you're going to wear jeans? Or you sold.
so yes.
But you sold and was sold. You didn't sell to make money.
Make money. No.
So if you don't sell, they will sell to
Sell
you.
to you, yes. And that's the mindset flaw.
And we talk.
Nigeria.
No. When we 9 to 5. When we get to the training on 9, people are on 9 to 5. How you can be? You are 9 to 5. Okay, so let me tell you how 9 to 5 came as a training now.
Okay.
Yes. A staff of mine was angry with me. And when she was writing my script, she added one script that is not there. 9 to 5, not an asset. So I said, oh, not an asset. Immediately he said, not an asset. Oh, boy! See, book don't come. An asset. I said, put it. So change it to 9 to 5, your way to prosperity.
Yeah.
And I created a course. Everything you see as a creator is money. That's why I said, you save your money. I turn you to money, Nana. Money will buy. So it's a mindset thing. So that course is truly, it's in a book where they saw it. 9 to 5 is not an asset. But it is an asset because as far as it's existing, it's money. So what happened is that, how do I turn this no money to money? That's the mind of a creator. So I recreated the book. Recreating yourself. Became a ball. And so where I noticed that they have market for it, in that place I was saying, is anybody here 9 to 5? That was, yes. People started paying for the course. Because 9 to 5 is an asset, but there are some certain things you must identify. The key factors of you self. It starts from you. Are you an asset? You when they say it's not an asset, you self an asset. So first of all, become an asset. Then it will be an asset. Because it's a big leverage. It's easier for you to take off from there.
Yes.
But if it's a selfish boss, you will know. So no need to waste your 18 years. So the idea that you cannot be bigger than your employee is a big lie from the pit of hell. Who told you? You can be bigger, over bigger than the employee. So let me give you an example how you can be bigger. Your employee has only one product. And the product you are creating, employer has only one product. You start creating products that complement your employee. And every product you create, you make it so good that you ask for a percentage. So you have 60 in 20 places. Only you. Your employee has only one. Who is bigger? But where did you start your leverage from employee? Be nice, you can be 50-50, not bad. But it's not somebody like me, because as you are creating 10, I've created 500. But unless you want to be like me, which is not. And your employee will be the happiest person on earth. And I will employ you today, if you can do it. Just change your job, come. I like the way you are looking at me. So, how do you, as a lawyer, begin to create, this is my 2 million naira? What does a lawyer do? Have you done everything a lawyer does? Or you are a lawyer that just wears suits and go to the office, they give you paper and file, you check it like this. When you finish, you go home. Why are you still there? Why can't you create something different from what they are doing and leverage on them? I don't want to think, I don't have power. That cannot help you. Or, okay, so I have a legal department. I have a legal department. I have a lawyer. My lawyer, I did not need to. So when I started, the lawyer was also young, but now he's not big. So the lawyer has lawyers everywhere that reports to him. So he has multiplied himself into 500. You are just one. That's your problem. Why are you one?
Because your lawyer has a law firm.
Okay, so who told you? Who told you not to?
I am working for a company.
So how long have you been there?
This last place?
Yes.
About 5 going on 6.
Okay, in 5 years, what are the products you have created that moved their cash flow or moved their turnover?
No product. Not finished the question. Long.
So, I've answered your question. Give me to my 2 million naira. Not give me. So, this is a rebate. Sir, I just came for a training. There's something I need to bring on board. But because of the way I need to train, I don't want to put any pressure on you. I just want, at least every month, I'll give you 10 million. Just give me 2 million every month as part add to my salary. But I'll give you the 8 million. Deal or no deal? So why don't you have the product?
Which product can that be?
You're not thinking. As a lawyer, too many problems. So why don't you people have a legal educational firm? I collected it from you, but I'm not a lawyer. You can't buy real estate in Nigeria without talking to me, because in my website, there's a lawyer teaching you all the things to do. So before they come to you, they already have the information. Why did you not think it? Because your husband has money to buy you glasses. No, there's no product. I'm not a lawyer. I just gave you a lawyer product and I'm doing that. I'm not as a lawyer. So if you go to my new website now, there are going to be lawyers on my website teaching law on top of the website. Why didn't you think it? You came too late. I've done it.
It's not late. There's abundance.
I don't know. It has to be in competition with me. Or you can't just come inside my own website. So when you are thinking abundance, your head is talking. Have I solved all your problems of that number one? We have closed. All these ones are assignments now. The most important thing I've said. You expected cash, vacation. Okay. So we're going to give you. How many minutes do they have before break? Push the break with one. Push the break with 30 minutes. Push it with 30 minutes. They just come 1 o'clock. So how many minutes do they have? How many minutes do they have? Okay, 30 minutes. Answer from question. So I'll read. The first page now is based on what I've taught you. Thank you. Your time starts now. 15 minutes. You don't have 30 minutes, 15 minutes, because I took some out. Because I really want to help. And I'm just giving you this thing. So 15 minutes. So that I want to use the other 15 minutes to finish it. Then we'll go on break. 15 minutes, please time us. My phone. Let me solve all the problems that people have. Thank you so much. Any question for those online? Do they have their workbook? Let me go there. Let me go and stay with them. On your time, start now. Start writing. All your triggers. Don't capture my Lego. Off your own now. Don't worry. I don't want to disturb other people. Oh yeah. So, get personal now. What's it? Precious. What's it? Precious. Okay, Precious. Okay, Precious, I can hear you.
My major challenge is consistency. You know, beginning something and staying on it to see that beginning something and staying on it to see that it proves.
Okay, so which of them beginning to create more opportunity to make money, or beginning to, so can I have the workbook? Let's know what we are talking about. Which of the, so there are various things here. It starts from your mindset. So it begins with, do you have a growth mindset or a wealth mindset, and later you now have poverty mindset. Then that's mindset. The next thing we talked about was rethink money. So on what aspect, please? So I know exactly what I'm doing. You can't be stressing yourself. On what aspect?
Putting the idea and, you know, you're having this picture of a large, you know, making it big, expanding.
So you have, so you have a mind, you have an issue with growing it.
Yes, growing it, yes.
Why do you have issues in growing it?
I don't know, probably because I feel lack of motivation, or majorly not being financially disciplined.
Okay, so you have to take it step by step. So now that you have identified that problem, there is a solution. So rethink money. because you have it as a problem, because you have it as a problem, then your own has to increase. You go to page 4. She should rethink money 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 14 times, 14 ways. Chigirl Ekpete. What you just said is that you have not been able to identify it. So I want to help you to identify it. The page 4 is asking of rethink money. What else is money? Coming from you as a human being. What else can be money coming from you? Instead of answering 7, you have to answer 14. Question? Okay. So how are we sure that they are doing their workbook? They are to submit immediately after. So if they don't submit immediately after, delete them from the group. Your money has finished. I've closed. Thank you. You can call my attention if there's any other thing.
Alright, please unmute and ask your question.
Okay. Unmute. Is that my phone? Oh. I can't hear your problem. I've not slept since yesterday. Soon.
Are you hearing me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
With the YouTube, the network was bad, so I did not even hear some of the assignments.
No problem. We'll send you the video. But for the workbook, check your email.
Okay.
Can you send it to our WhatsApp? Okay, so they will send it to you.
Send it to my WhatsApp, please. Easier for me.
I'll send it to our WhatsApp. Okay. Ah, you gave them t-shirts. Yeah, you give them t-shirts. This is more money than they paid. Give it away. See, everything is important. Your video is you're going to tell a story. Everything is important. Questions, everything is important. Because you're going to use this video to sell it. There's no class that's like this one. I timed you. Oh. It's part of time management. And where are we? Evelyn is in love with you people. Evelyn don't even look time. It's only 3 minutes because I want to use the other 15 minutes to do something. So triggers is a major problem. That's why I give you a lot of triggers. Deal with your triggers now. Income source, income source, income source. Yes. And we have talked to her. She brought up income source now. With what I did with her, I could have just come here and teach. I did not teach you. I am impacting knowledge. With what I did with that, you will discover that the income source have been sorted out. If you don't have income source, turn your what is money to 14. Before you finish 14, income source will come. What is money? Say people save their money. How many people do you have that can give you money? And you can turn to money. What do you blood money? Let me give you an idea of something. Do you know that you can have 10 capacity of something you can do, but it's 10. Identify 10 people that can do it and work them to do it and take just 20%. It's better than you don't have it. What did you do? You started somebody's life and you helped yourself. So don't look at the 10. Look at 10 times 2 is 20. You are still better. Write it in your book. One of the things I must take away from this class is to kill selfishness. Kill selfishness. Selfishness leads to poverty. Because if you think, just give my 10 businesses to people to be collecting 80%. Keep them now. You go to the graveyard with the business. Can I go graveyard? They did there plenty. Add your own. Do you know that this course alone can give you the 2 million naira? Tell me how you can get 2 million naira in 3 months for me without doing anything, just this course alone.
Affiliate,
Sell it to 10 people. I'll give you half of the money. You're already 1 million done. No, it's even more than itself. Don't do any other thing. The way you are, there's somebody on this call, Isi Chichi. It was when I went to UK to teach wealth number. She's now a coach under me. By the time she was done with wealth number, she started with her husband. Like, sir, if we don't sit down today, look at this workbook. Don't worry, oh. I will go and be doing my own. But know that when you come to my door, because by the time I do it and you're not ready to do it, you're already outside the door. When you come to my door, I don't have a solution for you. Because we can't do this. So they sat down, they worked out the wealth number. Do you understand? She took the wealth number to her neighbor. By the time she was done, her neighbor said she had $20,000 to invest. So she first of all made 5% on her investment. She took, so the idea of the fact that she said, God, so this thing I'm finished, was brought out a passion in her, trying to tell people about it. She has a lot of properties with me. You don't want to sell her, you're never hungry. So it was not really selling, it's value. So the way you are doing like this now, there are some people you are thinking about, like 40 of them. Just organize a small dinner for them. Say, my I don't say something. Just give them the small one that you know. So you have to go and buy that course. But the best I can do, I work at a discount for you. Grace, I have 40 people for you. I know it's 200. You just do it in one. You just do it in one place. I need discount, like 50%. You give them 20% discount. You take 30% discount. You didn't do anything. The people already in your phone. You are not using it. Gossip. The man did not come early. Came early. Did not come early. They are there. Your money is inside your phone. But it's value. It's value. And when they come back, on their way, they will buy you ice cream. Say, God, thank you. So, trying to sell is the problem. Giving value is not selling anything. It's act of love. If you notice now, you have paid for courses that is more expensive than this, and you did not get this value. Because I'm not selling, I'm just giving you value. And the more I give it, you can never forget me in your life, all of you. You forget the course you went to. You don't even remember the lecturer's name. So what does that mean? Any day you see anybody that have a challenge, that say, come, there's one person you need to go and see. What did I do? I didn't sell anything, I gave you value. And every opportunity you have with a human being, what's your value on the table? Tara will say, if there's anything you know how to do with Grace, is to always leave value on the table and walk away. And you come back and collect your interest later. So, that settles the problem that I said. You are the currency working. How valuable are you? Write 3 pages of how valuable are you. Then you discover your talent. And if you don't have one, by the time you sit down, you know if you write 20 pages of how valuable you are, then you start to go and think of how to have the valuable. Maybe that's why your husband is not happy with you. Because you don't even get value for inside the house. There is nobody, no matter how rich you are, that is a man that is not excited by a wife that is valuable. So sometimes I'm talking about children, why should I do the one you are doing now? I know there's no problem. You know how to sort it out. It's value. I don't like the way people are breathing down. Even me, I'm tired. You're not giving me energy. I've closed. They're not giving me energy. What's that? 1 minute. It's finished now. So we'll just do 15 minutes now. I'll go for a break. So we breathe. The break is very short. The break is just for you to stand up, reason, hold your book. Even when you are drinking the tea, just to be looking at your book. Say, what else can I do? You are just in a thinking mood now. And one of the things, second assignment, from today you must have 20 minutes of thinking time. And you must send us what you thought about. You don't think. You need to have. I'm not saying you should think of boyfriend or think of husband or think. No, thinking time. Thinking of yourself. Think of how you can be more valuable. Thinking of just use self-love. That's what they call it. People say it a lot. So you think that self-love is to go to spa. They're not teaching the right thing. My self-love is to own a spa, not to go. Because when I own it, I'm always in the spa every day. When I need another massage, no customer, okay, use me as customer. You see the way I'm thinking. So you need a mindset training. Mindset training is not 1 day, 2 days. And you just be following me. Be my friend. Anything I'm doing, your mind will be changing. Do you understand? That's it. Because if I say I should give you mindset training, the new mindset I have tomorrow morning, you don't know it yesterday. But if we are, yeah, somebody was in my life, she said something. So a lot of people say, I see a lot of people pray. I'm not seeing any results. Because when people that pray very well, I used to look at them after like 1 year. And you say, oh, prayer. See, there's a place of prayer, there's a place of the word, there's a place of create. You pray. When do you create? Even the person you are praying to, if you look at the word of God, you read it very well. He had creation times. When you pray, and you don't create anything, it's like watching where you did not cultivate. So you can't even beat me to prayer. I started the prayer yesterday by 3, and I came here. So I've not slept. So I slept for how many hours? 1 hour. 1 hour. Yeah, 1 hour. Because 1 hour 30 minutes. Before I finally see the sleep, I first made 30 minutes. So we started praying.
3 o'clock yesterday afternoon.
No, 3 o'clock in the night this morning. See, I came here. So and if I'm praying, I just put my legs on my swimming. I'm there every month. But when I finish praying, I have to create. So it's a meditation time. Where I create, visualize the prayer. All the prayer network you are there. Be in one after you finish. Go and use your other hand to create. So I was in that life yesterday. I was telling people about 2024. I'm shouting. Revolution. 2024 is blank. It's like this. Nothing is there. It's what you put in. It's what you put inside. You're in my life. It's what you put inside. It's blank. It's just like this. Yeah. You don't put anything. You come back again. You still become blank. So what are you putting in 2024? I'm putting things. So I'm going to take out some time. I'm going to go and do manifestation conclave. I do it alone. But this year, there's some people that want to hold my head. Conclave. I'm going to do rituals where I will create. So there's prayer time. There's study time. This one, every time I'm going to do is to manifest. All the goals and targets, not to write it or just to be repeating it. You have to manifest. You have to see it. You have to smell it. You have to be walking. If it's coffee you want to produce, as you are walking on the street, you are smelling coffee. You tell you know. You say, where's the coffee shop? Say, no, now only you they smell coffee. So rituals. They just stole it from us. We are the real rituals people. There are rituals we do. You can't even do anything if you don't have a routine. And in your routine, there are times for prayer. First, if in case you're a Christian, there's a time in the morning you manifest everything that will happen that day. There's nothing that happened to me by magic. If I'm inside a new house today, I've lived in the house from years ago. So that's why when I get to the house.
How do you think like that?
There's a problem. Where do I start from? Do this one first. The thinking has started. That's how you started thinking of 8 billion. So you have started the process now. By the time you continue in this state, in 1 year, somebody will ask you this question. How do you think like this? So go and find grace. Because you will think. At least I'm giving you one now. My 2 million. You personally, the way I will worry you that 2 million. And that 2 million must be new money. You will tell me how you got it. 3 months, if I don't that 2 million naira.
3 months?
Yes. Eh? So we don't even go, Europe later in this year when you go sponsor. You're not serious. You want to start with 2 million so I can be planning trip. This 2 million, 3 months. 3 months. So what you do? I didn't bring it and I give you my visualization. But first of all, come for go and borrow money. Come Conclave manifestation. This woman needs to come. And she has too much work to work on. And she's a baby class. Because in that conclave now, this manifestation board I want to give them, I go write for their 2 million. I go, you know what they call? Do you want to call? I'll become your problem. You'll wake up, see me. Sleep, see me. My 2 million will come. So you must tell me the picture of where you keep her. My board, my manifestation board is by my bed. When I open my eye for night, I dey see the figure 30 billion. Even me, I go black horse. Close my eyes. So what do you want just sit there at 2 million? You know that you will give me that 2 million because you will get it. You will tell them how it came. The 2 million has even increased now because between now and Conclave, she will pay. Send it to her. She will first want to borrow that money. So her money now, I can even borrow her with interest. So it's only 2 million. 2 million plus that money plus interest. One person in the class should borrow her. So how much is it? How much is Conclave? How much is the hotel for 2 nights? Okay, I know there is something around like 600 for 2 people. Okay, 600 for 2 people for 2 nights. That means for 2 nights is 300 now. 2 nights, yeah? Then registration is 350. Then charity is what? Well, that one money plenty. Registration is 350. No, charity is not inside registration. Okay, I wonder what's charity. After the conclave, you have to do charity. There are some of people don't know how to give. I will collect it by force. I give it on your behalf. What are you rich? You are a stingy person.
When is it come?
When 24th, 25th, 27th. Only 15 people. I used to do it alone. Only 3 people I used to do it with me. But this year I want to. There are some people that have helped me like this. So that one now, your sister will borrow you the money. So when I'm writing, because there's a vision board, there's a board that I'm giving you, and you put by the side of your bed. Now that's I'm going to do for them. Vision board. No, not vision board. Visualization board. Manifestation board. I will write it for you. You owe me 2 million. So you know, put interest. And she will send me the picture of that board as she wake up every morning. You will turn to 3 million in 3 months. So next year you pay for somebody. Say, I went to one place. They say there's supposed to be 15 minutes. But then they teach me how to manifest. I mean, they teach me finance. But whatever they teach me, I shall pay my 3 million BC. You have already paid. Collect it from my sister. Sister has money. With interest. No, we will even gather the money and borrow you in this class to help you. All of us will give you 100,000 and I borrow. Ajo, you will pay. So if the sister cannot borrow her, I will be a part of the borrowing. Evelyn, okay, class captain, we will choose. Me and I need my class captain, but we will all choose again. You, got down 100K from all of us now, borrow. Bring her house address. In 3 months time, she does not pay us. We'll drag her for social media, lawyer. Lawyer when they owe all adults like this. Basis. So calculate 100,000. The balance make I put and join her. You must come there. 2 days. Take her off. Give her dates. Yes. Say hotel in Lagos. I'm not going far. So now 15 minutes is almost gone. Investment. So investment we have started. Invest in yourself. You are trying to raise 2 million. You don't know where to start. Start by investing in yourself. And that's what you have done very well today. So what they have here, that one on deal. I add it on top of it. Say investment. I'm starting by investing in myself. And write that I have done so well because I invested in myself. That is why I'm in this class today. And because I have done that, I have started. Even if I don't have investment of land, at least I have investment of knowing grace offering. I don't try. I'm enough. That's what I tell people. If you say you know me, is enough. So you have invested in yourself. Give yourself some good thumbs up. I've tried. You have invested in yourself. Some people have this money, they didn't come. They need this. They have this problem. They didn't bother. they are still doing, you have started well, and you are doing it in a good time. A day before the end of 2023, and the least is in 2023. Whatever you want to become, this 2023 is the least. I'm not in church. Amen. Amen. Because Grace of Fure will become your nightmare. So what is investment? Investment is investing in yourself first, because you have to multiply yourself. And you cannot give what you don't have. There are some certain things that you know how to do very well. You need to brush it up and see how you can multiply it by 10. So what that means is that if you are one person and you are earning 200,000, when you become 10 people, you earn 200 times 10, which is 2 million, which is a problem. She just does not want to know how to multiply herself in 3 months. But when I become a nightmare, she go multiply herself. She go turn her husband into the multiplication, multiply the children, join them. Everything will just be multiplying. So that's investment. Investment is the capacity, is being able to use something to produce another thing. So now what you are doing is that you are investing in your mind on what we call the financial blueprints. You want to invest in your mind on what money is, so that your mind can produce for you more money. So it starts from your value. So you have to know that you need to constantly invest in yourself. The only thing that nobody can take away from you, even Grace of Fure, is you. Because if I get to your account now, which I will get to, and make sure there's no money there, and make sure it's 000.0, I will soon get there. But I cannot take you. I can take your money. So because I cannot take you, I can take your money. Know that from today that you are more valuable, and that every day of your life you should invest in yourself more than any other thing. Invest in yourself more than invest in your hair. Invest in yourself more than invest in your car. Invest, unless the car is going to give you money that is just going to take you to a Ikeja. You want them to know you have a car. Don't worry, you can borrow. Invest in yourself. So one of the ways I did that was not to have a house in Lagos, because having a house does not necessarily mean, because one of the first liability you have is when you use your first money to buy a house. When you buy a house, it is not an asset, it's a liability. Because today now, all these messages are sending to me in my gate is that something happened in the swimming pool, something happened in the fridge, something happened. You know, I'm not, the landlord is not the one taking care of it. I have to repair it. So it's not an asset. So what I did, because I understood this thing early, I made sure that the money I wanted to give Kennedy Okonkwo, I used it to become his competitor. Online people, acknowledge, I'm coming to come and spend time with you people. When they are on break, we don't have break. Online, don't worry. We'll use our break time very well. I already know I was going to do that. Yeah. So I used the money. I called him. And he told me how much it was going to cost me to get a house in Orchid. So I had the money. I just wanted to put it in record. So by the time I finished the call, I became his competitor. By still being a tenant for another 6 years. It doesn't even matter. Say if you come to my house, you sit down. You didn't put my name on top of the house. You sat down in your 40 million naira. How it help you? To even worsen it a mortgage. See your life. Because you want to tell your mother that you have a house. So she asked me, how will you have a house? I said, Mommy, don't worry. When the time comes, I will have. Because if I have a house now, your allowance will reduce. Do you want it to reduce? I said, no. I said, relax. Yeah, because I don't want problem. You know, landlord, when they don't pack your things, I say, landlord only packs people's things away of poor people. I'm not poor. So it's not like I don't have money to pay rent. I'm only trading with my money. When the money gives me times 10, I shall have a house. But it didn't give me times 10. Maybe give me times 100. Because I'm a wise builder. So why is it that the first thing you saw, thinking of real estate investment, was to buy a house? So now when your friends come, they come to the kitchen. All the places I said I was staying in that my house, at the verse. I said, when I put on, James, be very careful. I don't know why you have not helped me to bring out that video. Because once I see a good buyer, I go and rent 2-bedroom flats in the Ikoyi with my husband. As far as they have downstairs, laundry and people cooking food. My small daughter that said she don't go to Canada, I don't already go finish. From the money I just pay. Say, come and be going. When you people come, you say, when they come now, they are 2 plus you 5. They are short late in Banana Island. All we have to do is to stay there for 5 days. When they are going, I say bye-bye to the house too. Bye. I'll carry my boyfriend to the 2-bedroom. Say, but how are you a big man? I'm a big man with cash flow. So people have houses in Banana, they cannot even repair it. The house is leaking in the back. Get there. Big man for who now? I'm not seeing anybody. The only person I see is me and my cash flow. The things that make you don't have money are foolish things. Nobody cares. How do you care the car I brought this money? Go and be looking for the car outside. There are a lot of them plus the Rolls Royce. You don't know if it's my own. So when you get there and say, it might be your own, no? It's my own. Have a headache. Or it's not my own. Have a headache. What's my business? If I came, I'm going back. Did I beg you for a ride? Foolishness or rampage. Because you do not have financial intelligence. That's why you came to this class. How can you receive bonus of 20 million? The first thing you are thinking is to buy a car that depreciated when you left Mercedes-Benz. Instantly, the day you open the key, as you just got there, they put number. The next thing they will price is like 40% less than the amount you bought it. Is that not foolishness? What are giving me to buy land for you now? Now I could have given you the latest tier rubber BMW. Cha. 1 plot out of the 10 plots. That's what we used to buy it to. But you just waited for 10 years. Did you die? The ones that were driving it before is old model. Don't think that you have the best house. Because in the next 10 years, it will not be the best. It will be the first in the street. So always have the best every year. Why? You have something that generates money for your best. The best and the first is 2 different things. Don't be the first, be the best. In this street that was first to have a house, they are no longer doing that kind of roofing. How will you have money to upgrade it when you use your first money to go and buy that roof? The schools need financial intelligence for the young ones. And it should be now. There's a call on the educational system. But they will not teach them now because it's a system for capture. But parents should by themselves break out of the box, break out of capture and liberate their children in case it's too late for them. Because it might just be too late. Because at 70, what can I really say? Or at 80. But at least, now you are 80, but you have somebody that is 20. So your retirement or your transfer should be this education. So that you don't have 5 generations of no money. Because with this mindset, it will not even be new money. It's no money. But they're just making them richer. They also change the design and they are, look at it now. The vintage is on, they'll give a new vintage. I want to join the virtual reality. They want to go and see, they'll just, no, now, please, they should take something. Breathe, stand up, breathe. Because the one that bring is worse than this one, just breathe now. You are destabilized. So the next time you are doing this event, it should be a full day. Now they should go, take a drink, go and swim. Do you get it? Yeah.
So they would.
They just forget me first. I'll be waiting for them after 2 hours. Eat good food. But we don't want it to be too expensive. So, but just talk to yourself. Just be happy. You know, just think. What should I do now? I have to give her 2 million naira. Just drink tea. Virtual audience. So I'm going to be with them directly now. Yes? So introduce yourself. What do you do? The money is in that guy's pocket. Lawyer. Am money is with you. What do you specialize in, lawyer? Come and teach. What do you specialize in law? Corporate governance. Please, please, please. Is it illegal for you to have a training course of corporate governance on my school website? Is it against your establishment? Okay now, yeah. Auntie, bring her on board. I will take 60% of the amount. She 40. No, give her 20%. 10% safe. Am I not trying to help you? No, so I'm just trying to say that's already one income. Yeah? Maybe you need corporate governance. So I'm just saying that everybody needs corporate governance to make it easy for them, just a click away. So we can begin to think in that direction. Just imagine you have like 5 courses and you put them together. We'll tell you how to set up that you don't need to do anything. Just a click away. So you do the work once. From your branding to media and everything, we'll set it up. Just small investments. Then you just be sleeping and making money. What do you think? Thank you. That's just one out of 50 things you can do. So before I can even give you this one, you'll have given me 10. Because you like to collect things for free. I'm not going to think everything for you. So I've given you one. This one is assurance because I already have the people, I have the structure, I have the... So it's like a training platform and there's a bit of legal, a lot of legal. So my lawyer is one that does that legal for me in terms of real estate, but not corporate governance. So I like the fact that you are a different legal. So we create a course on corporate governance, you know, so that at least before you open a company, you should have some idea. Thank you. I just gave you a business deal. Then we have the media that will put you together. We'll give you the, where is the stylist, what you're supposed to wear and everything. We'll give you a studio. Then we'll finish your thing. Give you the course outline. Like just give you how to do a course outline. Then you create it because you are legal. I don't know anything they talk for law. I know you're a the lawyer. I've told her she will create it now.
You can give the breakdown now.
No, we just told you it's me. No.
This girl and I are not on the same level. She's not using her level to judge me. I've done 9 to 5. This one, please.
She has to take it easy now. I just want to create it for her now. Which guy's sister you be like this? At least I just want to pay Conklin for you. I've tried. Please come on. We will give you 100,000. That Conklin, she has to come. Your sister has to come. That's who you be.
No, it's just 9 to 5. It was not, people be living 9 to 5 was not once you are there, you know, you think about that table, sit down.
No, now you don't think about the table that because we have 8 billion people to talk about conflict governance.
8 billion people. Hey, you got it.
See money. Put numbers for them. Okay, let's just take 800 people times. Give a figure. How many advertiser? Let even we say corporate government $100 times 8,000 people. Sure number. Sure no. Oh, you are not doing a good job. Let's say $100 times 8,000. Just 8,000 people. Give a number. Calculator, make it lawyer head open.
And you're not walking around, no. You sit down and...
Now only once you go to live and there. Give them.
That's all. And people come on like you see them.
Auntie, leave this girl. Now. She has not paid me for consultation. You first of all, why you appear to understand? The money will help her to understand. Calculate it on your phone.
The money may scare her.
You calculate it and give her. Let her be scared. This girl is it.
This one you get it. She's very skeptical. No!
Give it!
Because she can't.
No, wait. No, just why are you like this? You're not a good teacher. Are you the coach here?
No, okay.
Let me go find you.
We said $100 per person.
Times 8,000.
8,000.
Times 100. That's what? That's what?
$800,000.
Times the dollar. That's 800 million. Show up there. See your money.
And that money, see.
800 million. See, you see your eye now. So all this English, all this money you're looking for, we just give you 800 million proposal. Come and see me. Let me sit down and tell you how to make it.
Drive it with the advert. Instagram ad.
I will even drive it on my platform for her
On
because
your platform,
maybe she
yes.
get the 1,000. I will go first to call and
How
demand.
many people?
I don't know. Accelerate the people. That's the target. How long is going to take us to have 8,000? But at least, how long will it take us to have the first 10?
First, that will pay.
The first one person.
Okay.
So now you take work from today. Now she's going to sign up for coach the coach. So she has to now. So come and tell you what to do.
Dear sister, you know we all have passion.
Ivade.
But that will stop me from.
Please let me talk to my online audience. They are there. This is now you have to charge the money. The money you did not charge before, charge it now. So corporate. Do you know I'm just saying it? Seriously, I'm just saying Patrick. No, I see what I want to see. I can be in a place I do not see anybody. When I want to see the thing, I will not see. What are we going to?
On YouTube.
Was it streaming live?
Since no, like unlisted for people.
Yes, now people were so. What link now? Zoom. How do we talk to them now?
So we're talking to them via.
Okay. because we are doing investment in Dubai. You know, I do investments in Dubai. I have to send the money to Dubai. I have people there. They say unless I bring the cash. I said, I don't understand. So why do they want to collect cash? You collect the cash and hide it. To even bring it to me, Nigeria, they said it's no more than 10,000. So I have to buy. I have to buy a ticket for them to bring only 10,000 for me. I said, keep on. When I come out, I go spend them. Do you understand? So I just thought of it. I said, I'm supposed to pay some money in Dubai in January. So I told the guy, take it to Dubai. London. You know, if you collect $10,000, won't go put for a couple pockets, we go chop a man. Is that life inside code? 7 people. They go ask, they say, where they see $10,000. That money. $10,000, it's just 10 million.
Just 10 million.
That I'll be here now, call GTB. Even my picking of it to transfer of 10 million. You understand what I'm saying? So,
I think it's a lot of discussion because for people like us, we've been thinking that, oh, perhaps the solution is to relocate.
to where? Put it on the screen. Let's start from there. I teach finance, so I should have sense. 80% they saw is that go there. And they love you very well, but that's where it belongs to you. Not in life. Now that life you want to live. We'll come and greet you in the old people's home. When you're in Africa, your sister will come, the children will come. Life is bigger than everything is sane. You can be sane and you're very sad. You are depressed, lonely. Don't even know your neighbor. All those things, that's the jealousy they have with Africa. Go to Africa. Go to Nigeria. Go to that place. Let me show you. Africa is blessed. This is study that is done in a big business school. So food and drink, let's go. Be going. Female and male. Do you know the problem? First of all, do you know that abroad they don't have youth?
Yeah, they have aging population.
That's why they are carrying all our youth. They are enticing us. They are enticing you for final capture. They don't have. So our youth is 80%, which is our wealth. They have old people that will die since. Don't worry, we should collect the land from them. Trust Nigerians. They should be there. They should. Some of them have sense. Every time they are opening. That's what I'm saying. I say we will soon. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But no, when they finish taking over, they will still come and take over their nation.
Yeah.
There's something about us. Let's look at it. If they have these statistics, they will come back. The system will force them to come back. Yapada. Why is not showing? So we are still talking, so let's go back to our class. I'm only just saying that anything you do in life, do it because you want to, not because circumstance has pushed you to. And most times, it's finances that make circumstance push you to something. We're in a finance class, yeah? So I'm just saying that it's not a problem. Let it not because of finance. That's where I have a problem. But if it's because of that's what you love, so be it. So when I come, I don't have to stay in the hotel. But that's something I will never do. If I come to a nation that I don't have a house, I'm tired of these people, though. No. We moved them from my class. Do you understand what I'm saying? So they are the ones sponsoring media. Okay, if me and you now have a company and you are looking for a sponsor, you go to sponsor you. Then when they sponsor you to make so that I said it's media propaganda. No, you have not seen anything though. Next.
I'm actually surprised that this is ahead of South Africa.
Okay. It's media. Next. No, next.
It's almost like American. South African market is saturated.
Okay, be going. Let's leave on. Next, okay. So, population, they're talking about, you see that our age, our percentage, that's the beautiful thing about it. We don't even have 100 years plus. See where we enjoy our life. International! Now, here all of them, they don't die. And every day they are giving them steroids not to have children. And they say they love you. Let's be going. People don't want to do that. Okay. Top 20 countries that have the highest population is our wealth. And remember, that in the population that we are number one, we have the youth. And be going. Very soon they will give out their inheritance. They will give out to all of us. Be going. I want to go to debt. Leave 10 countries, it's us. Give another one. Debt. Good. Hold on. Africa's biggest economy. South Africa. This is the latest. Nigeria has Africa's biggest economy. Wow. And meanwhile, your children are relocated to Ghana. They are going to South Africa. Foolishness. Because you don't know what you have. Biggest. Still Kenya. When they run, they go see Ghana. Every day, Ghana money is stronger. Forget it. It's a propaganda. Even with money. We are the only country that you reduce our money, our capacity increase. Because if you make, see, it's a mind thing. Africans have one mind. If the day you told me that my $1 is 1,000, I increased my capacity times 1,000. So this training did not happen last year. Dollar was this. It happened this year. I've collected money. I've completed the ranking. What's my business with? So your head will start working. They are helping us to become more productive. So what other people don't know is that they help them to be less valuable. They are helping us. You know what they will know? When the children grow up, they will take over the board. Go and market. Their dollar will not back up. We will just back up our naira with gold, with copper. They don't have anything with petrol. Their dollar will just move from $1,000 to 0. That is why my money is in Africa. Because that time, your dollar of your house you have in America, no level. And then, even when I've gone, my children will be breathing. Because why are you doing that foolishness? You don't look at data. You are looking at what they said in Instagram. Who is paying them? Who is paying for the ads? Do you have money to pay? They are the one paying. You have closed. So much. Don't have a headache. I've closed too. Next. Hi. See our GPP. They are 2022. See Nigeria. Choose. They will never show you. They are buying up our lands. I put one up just now. Only in they talk to me. 17 billion. Front of the lake. You want to run to London. One room, 3 of them go there and shift, make a pass. Before you know, you turn painter. How can you have a business in Nigeria? Now you're a painter in London. Washing plates. No, they did not tell you we wash plates. That's happened to me before. I went to Canada. 7 people gathered me, 7 hefty men. Tell me, you know what? Okay, you know your husband wants the good things for the children. Say, it's all my life all about children. I said, me, I don't get mama. I have to just stay here. I said, why? Said, I asked only one question I asked in that board meeting. Only board meeting. Because his family. I said, can I make 10 million naira? He said, where will you sit? I said, okay, where are you coming from? Eh? Can you go to the Canada to go to the school from Nigeria? I say yes. But you know it's school to the times 4. Is anybody paying? Say yes, then I will pay. When the time comes, you're not coming to school tomorrow. Before that time, success has no country. I left the meeting. So when the first child was going to Canada, it's during COVID, and to enter, you have to pay. You have to do the flight that is chartered. Chartered flight was like ×5 or ×6. The airport was full. So how would they pick? They said no, the school come and pick her, quarantine and take care of her. She's everything fully paid for. Say, Nigerian people. What's your question? You go abroad, they will sanction you. They will tell you, why can you do a course of something? Meanwhile, you are giving people value. Corporate governance can aid a young person starting a company that they will forever thank you for that value. But they will be sanctioning you now. You have to do it like this, because they want to make sure they put you in a box and lock it for you. That's why when I started this thing, I said, I came to talk finance here. I don't come and talk marriage. You might be very angry with me when you leave. Maybe you're telling your husband, let's relocate. I can relocate with you when I come and visit you.
Because people have been talking relocation to truth. So
be going there. That's why God said I should know you. So I can visit you. At least I'm sure that you have egusi soup. And if you don't have, you have pepper. I will eat. Just be big. When you are big, take your decision. Then that time you not tell me if you want to take it. Don't escape. Be big. When you are big, we will talk again. Just move your finances from where it is now to something that you're going to write down for next year. They will talk about this location. Give me 1 year. Whether you relocate. 1 year. I don't say 2. Because of the children. So the children that are going there, that their parents are here, they might. It was in this Christmas I know that people have money. All the children show. Everywhere choke. Say our children, hey, let's go and do let's do Christmas. What are we going to do there? Say all of us we are coming to Nigeria. We are going to schools. They just tell the place they are going. They have connected themselves big with you. No one do Christmas for Canada. Anyone do it, Papa not game. Not going to buy tickets. Because they have children. So they have a network and everybody's coming there. So you're going to know that it's here that the groove is. They know that when they come to Nigeria, everything will be alright. But why do you have to allow them go to school there? It's important just for exposure. The way they will think is not the way I will think. It's important. Exposure is important. Exposure, it's not the education that's important, it's the exposure. Because the things you will see, when you come back, say you say you don't want to be poor. So that's one of the things I will teach you. For 10 years of my life, I was doing Christmas in a hotel just to make sure that people sell me. And it might be my last money. I told you. My last money. My mindset. I cannot just wake up on Christmas Day again and say I should go enter kitchen. What is that one? Let us go to the dining. When you get downstairs, you meet people like $2. Those people like, hi. All of us with a chop for the same place right now. Your mind, you are growing.
Yeah, your brain.
So I should just waste my money, spend 200,000 naira to stay in the hotel. That's why you don't have it. After 2 years, after 10 years, I can build a hotel, start and today, go ready tomorrow morning. I stayed in this hotel the first 5 years ago for Christmas. This hotel, Lily Gate. This hotel is beautiful. That year, I will take the architect when I build my house. This hotel, there's a room and parlor, very beautiful. The Apanadiam, there's a way they do it in this hotel. They don't just do that, they wrap it like this. This hotel, I chop them. Christmas Day. You don't know how far. It's not waste. It's called manifestation of the mind. Because you can have everything and anything. It is when your mind catch it. You see this problem too. When your mind catch conquer figure now, that figure they gave you, you have lost yourself. You don't even look at the figure because you say it's not possible. If your mind catch that figure, it's able to take Japan and slap. As long as you know that you cannot get it in Japan ministry, then that means you have arrived. So you still have a lot of work to do. Because you don't even catch it. I can't see that kind of figure and I'll be thinking of Japan after this kind of figure. I'll go to ask you, can I get it? They say no. Forget that. Because we are talking finance here. We're not going to talk take care of yourself. No, it's not self-love. We're talking about finance. So where is the finance? It's here. It's here. They are so selfish. How much can they give for charity? Apart from the ones that have stole all their money. Bill Gates have stolen all their money and stole Africa. Now they do charity. None of Nigerians abroad can do charity. They are the selfish, most selfish human beings, especially London. When I went to NHA in London, people just feel speaking. FFS is down there. They were buying perfume. Nobody just said, Ma, can you take perfume? I said, of you, drop this perfume. If you see the anger, I said, you people are a bunch of selfish people. You don't know honor. Who bewitched you people? The whole seminar scatter. I said, drop all of it. Because it's not like you could not afford it. But you were buying it for yourself. You saw honor. You displaced it. So yourself, you didn't say stingy. You people are stingy. You detect me. Why?
I don't know.
Because they worked so hard for the $2,000.
Yeah, they worked so hard for it.
So why will they give you?
No, UK is heights.
Okay. So I just showed you that do some investment in Africa. That's why I showed you. All of you that want to have investments outside of Nigeria, 80-20%. I have to do that. The only reason why I do investment outside of Nigeria is that there's no need for me to get to Dubai and change Naira. When I get to London, I should not look for pounds. When I get to America, I should not look for dollar. All I have to do there is to withdraw from my investment and enjoy myself and get out. So I'm not going there to increase my money. I'm only keeping money there to take care of me when I'm there. Because there's no need to be carrying money. I don't carry money to travel. I'm the one person that I do. It was a mindset thing. I don't carry money to travel. I travel. Yes, I travel light.
I said, I don't have any. Okay, first,
Yes.
I just bought tickets for 10 people on this phone. And I'm like, who is she? Where is she coming from? How can you buy tickets to Singapore on the spot?
On the spot.
I'm going to Singapore.
It's not like I bought it. I bought it before. The ticket agent will never
Exactly,
say.
that's
When
what
I'm money. I never find that woman. I go arrest all of them. So I bought it. When I got there, they are stranded. I said, everybody, let us be going. You might think that she had the money, but let me shock you. There was no money. I just called somebody to send me the money. How we pay back, I don't know. But it's a mindset. Did I pay back? Yes. Money is not anything. It's you. So when I go to Singapore, no card, no money, no time. What is all that?
You not say you told somebody.
I just met somebody that came for the program one day. I said, I'm looking for money in Singapore. Say, hey, say what I said. I don't know. I'm not really going to spend a lot of money. I don't really think I want to shop, but I just need money. It's okay. It's okay. Just take my card. When I finish, you do plus and minus. Now when I go to Nigeria, I said I don't really spend like 4,000 something. I said my money. It was no money. You don't know that, and there was money there. Cause I said, okay, like how much? I said like $15,000. I said, okay, it's okay, it's okay. Don't know me. I never met her in my life. When I move, money moves. Money is not how much you have, it's influence.
You're not talking to somebody with that money and you say you needed 5 billion. The guy said, which account?
Which account?
And I said, remember, I'm like, who is this woman? Why she just throwing
See, is this
yeah, exactly. See the woman on the board.
If for you to move from here to where is the other picture, you must have sense.
Hey, no, is it the same person? No,
The same person.
No, it's not. It's you.
This is her.
Yes, that's my husband.
What are you doing in this middle picture? You're pregnant. You're in labor.
No, I don't born the picky self. Now hunger. That's so much. Don't born the picky day.
Is this restoration? Local.
Money is good.
Oh, the one okay for my book. Co-investment. So how did you move from there to there? You moved in your head. Yes. No, your head. No, your head. You know you cannot move if you know your head does not move. You move. You first of all move in your head. Eh? Before your body will admit it. And when you move in your head, you begin to do audacious things, mad things. And people are wondering, you are okay. Yes. So when you talk about investment, why do you want to invest? You want to invest 100 million. You have 10 million. Why are you buying 10 million? Why can't you buy 100 million? If you have opportunity to buy something of 100 million today and you have 10 million, why are you afraid that you cannot finish paying? That's your first problem. Once I want to buy anything of 1 billion, once I have 100 million, I bought it. The day I drop the first money, all my head is working out the procedure for the balance. But you're afraid to use your head. You're afraid. Why are you afraid? Just be a contractor. Right and say, if you don't go finish paying, say you go collect the one you pay for. But you're even afraid to write down. Say, where will I even see the balance?
That's what I would think. Do you get? So I'm a risk-averse person. So I think
Okay, so to conclude this class, fine now. Give me my laptop. That's to conclude this class. Let me tell you what your problem is, and I will give you a solution now. My iPad. So we live in two worlds. We live in two worlds. For you to be financially free, wealthy, you must first of all know that you live in two worlds. There is a world that you are now. That's physical world. There is a spirit world. How did you get pregnant? Just by making love with your husband, a spirit. There's a spirit world. How did sperm become a baby? It's a spirit world. Forget that Mason is trying to say what it is. No. Are they the owner of the sperm? Create one now. Why is Mason not able to create sperm? They're only analyzing the sperm that is there. No, create the sperm. Have you ever thought of it? So sometimes as a human being, sit down and think. You are afraid to think what you are. You are a spirit. How can you have sperm? It turns to a child. Okay, medicine say it's because of the complement of the sperm. Okay, yeah, doctor, create one sperm and give me now. That's to tell you that you live in two worlds. There's a spirit world and there's a physical world. Your physical world operates with your senses, your eyes, your feeling, your touch. So anything you cannot relate with is not real. So you sleep in bed and wake up in the morning. Tell me, in the place of this your physical world, that you are supposed to sleep and wake up the next day. Do you know that when you are sleeping, you are very dead? Okay. So that means when you are sleeping, you are dead. How come you wake up? Have you ever thought about it? That is another world. That is the world you are supposed to live in. In that world, there is no lack. In that world, there is no money. It's as much as you can collect from there. You have not been able to bring it, you have a problem with me. That's what they call the manifestation world. That's where everything happens, to the negative and to the positive. Even the people that are terrible, that's the world they go to. But this time when they go there, they do the negative. You that is not terrible, you go and do the positive. You are in two worlds. If you have never been told, not until you understand that and you're able to create, let this your mind is too small to accommodate anything. So there's a difference between your mind and your heart. So the senses, your body now, when your brain stop working, then you lose your, because your brain cannot carry your. So when they say you are crippled, it's not because your leg is not working. Your brain has a problem. Thank you. So sometimes you think you think everything about you is brain. No. No, the brain, he gave you the brain for finish, he stopped. It's what they call the spirit man. So the people that understand those yoga and all these things, they go and use, they conjure it and become. No, but we know the real spirit is the creative ability of God. That's why God is God. So you must leave this world and take that word and bring it here. Unless this word will subdue you, not only to poverty, sickness, and everything that comes with it. I've closed. So when it comes to money, that's one. You will go and bring the money from there. The day you bring it from there, everything becomes money. You put 10 naira here. When you come back, they tell you the thing is now 500 naira. Because this is not the money. You are the one that brought the money. So when I say money, follow me everywhere. Because when I get there, I bring the money. That's what we do in Conclave. It's been 20 years, but just start. Bye-bye. I've closed. The 20 years. It's called, that's what they call mind management. Mind management. So, as I'm here now, I can call anything. And once I call it, it will come. Because I did not call it here. I call it the world of physical response to the spirit.
So I hear all of this. I'm ready for love.
Start it! Conclave. And one of the things that's your problem first of all, forget. That's why I said when you enter here, forget that you're a lawyer. You must make up your mind to say you are mad. Because you are still using your senses. You can't do much. These things does not happen with your senses. So you just you can do meditation to say my head is not correct. This one that Grace is talking is correct. 3 months, you will discover that it's correct. So there's so much that you have lived with in the natural world that this word is a mystery to you, but it's the word that is controlling you. That's why you are like this. So why don't you just leave this one whenever I will help you? Let's try this one for 1 year. Now see what will happen. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So why don't you say you have been there now? Maybe don't let go 40. Abi? And no worry. Let's just do 1 year where you are telling yourself a lie. Because what you are trying to tell me is that what I am saying is that you want to tell yourself a lie. Is it not a lie? Are you not a lie? Who told you you're a girl? Is that not a lie? Say, okay, because I'm a woman. Who told you? It's not what you heard that they said that you become. If they come back and tell you now, they said they're a 9 planet. After they said it's the lie, it's 16. So you're following what the word said. So you have been lied to. You are already living a lie. So leave that your truth. Come and live my lie. And you see the difference. But you know how we know? It's when you have 2,000 in your pocket and you get to ShopRite and you know that this 2,000, you will not die. You will see something of 2,000. You say, no, let me just buy 2 naira because I want to keep the 2,000. You are still living a lie. So your truth of this world depends on what you do daily. So you know, don't make mistakes. You say, no, that's not what they told me. So somebody go. Then you
Where do you now differentiate risk? There are some calculated.
No, but you cannot be living in that world and do risk. Everything I told you, let's say is risk. Go and buy investment. You tell them you finish paying. Is that risk? No. I say, are you a lawyer? Write that if you don't finish paying, you will collect the land. So if I go and buy a land of 1 billion and I have 200 million, I put 200 million. So if I don't go finish it, if I have 400, I will stop it. You go give me the one of 400. God punish you. Before the day I gave you, I'll finish it. Because the money is not in me, physical. I go and bring it. So what will happen? Everything that is looking for land is looking for me. I have 200 million. Alpha, anything. And I person, I was just thinking today, there's 300 million just lying down there. Say, hey, okay, what happened? I created the problem because I have brought the money. All monies will respond to solve this problem. So that is why you are poor, because you are looking at your account, how much they pay for that lega. So when you want to take decisions, you are taking them based on your salary.
Correct. 100% correct.
Yes.
And not just on my salary, on the fact that I can't finish my salary. I look at it. If you don't pass this level, I don't do it. I don't commodity my leg. I don't.
So even the capacity to produce money is dead. Because you are living based on the feelings, your senses. No, that's a wrong way to live. Because you're not actually living there. Because you slept yesterday, you woke up today. That's not senses. So now you're going to look and say, but biology said I will sleep and wake up. No, there's nothing like that in biology. When you are sleeping, you are really, really dead. But you have hope and faith that you wake up tomorrow morning. So why can't you have hope and faith that you pay for the money? That's what you want to steal. No. I say you were attracted. Why? You have worked on your mind. It's a level. Oh, okay. Why do people believe they can create life that they desire? Why most broke people believe that life is something that happens? Life don't happen. You happen life. I've closed. I call it a sweat. This you people did not pay for all this sweating. I've closed. Questions? Okay. Why do people do?
Just post it on the group. Okay.
Yeah. You have a group. So let me quickly run through this thing. I used to stay focused. Highlight your short-term finance this thing. Investment decision, you just shall make it. I don't say you should go spirit to make it. The one you have, either is faithful in little, will be faithful in much. And you first of all make that one. Then what's your retirement plan? You don't even have. So all this is just to help you leverage on your financial growth and your growth. Then family decisions, you know. What are the decisions you are taking? Then you need an accountability partner. So, what have you? What's your resolution? After this conference, we will leave you here to decide. They will pick it up from you, but me, I'm going. But what I've decided to do for you guys is because I have 2 people in this class that are my friends, so that's why I want to. Your class has ended. My relationship with you ends today. Yes, no, you're not finished. So, but I've told them, put you in that group as accountability. Let's run a 1 year. So all the admins that will be working in the group, they will tell you what it will take. That means that we will work with you for 1 year.
Thank you so much.
A cost to pay somebody's salary because they have to work with you for 1 year. So we want to be able to know what you did to this month. Okay, this is what you will do next month. This is what you will do next month, and try to just take you out of where you are. At least this year, you know, do debt, you know, chop too much. The physical one, eh? Good. Then I hear that there's a fee to it. The reason why I don't do these things because I commit myself into things more than So do you understand? I carry. Do you understand? It becomes a burden, and it's not more than doing something. It now becomes my own burden. So like I'm carrying everybody's burden here. I have the capacity to carry it. There's those that say they are going for conclave, they will check. Because really conclave is more, conclave is you go lost self. There are some things you hear that I'll put it in your ear. Your eardrum will burst. So we don't, so they will check what slots they have. For those ones, for the January, February, it's part of the conclave. Do you understand? For whatever you are paid for conclave, that accountability. Because what you are going to do, because this thing you came at the right time. So what you are going to do is this you are carrying to conclave. Because concerning finance, conclave is finance, maybe your weight or something. Have you ever played this lady's tape for her?
No.
Well, I need to play that tape to close. Okay. Can you play tape for me?
Yes.
She was weighing 100 and what? But am I a nutritionist? So I know they do that. How come she lost weight? That's what. What or something? Let me play the video for you now. Play the video. Close with that video. So that's to tell you that everything is tied in one place, which is your mind. Do you understand? So let's watch that video to close. So conclave is the secret I discovered for me. Only me. So I do it. So I disappear like 2 times a year. Then I celebrate at the end of the year. So once you're able to, at least you will keep a percentage for your celebration once you hit your target. So when we look at what your strategy now, your target and all that, then we'll tell you, okay, if this is your target, we need extra 10%. You will go find this money so you can use it to celebrate. Do you understand? So because by the middle of the year, we'll come back again to conclave and see where you are. Because it's not your job that makes you rich. Your job is to give. Your wealth is wisdom. Don't put that down. Wealth is wisdom. Your job is to give. Your job is to help the world. But to be rich is wisdom. Play that tape. Wealth is wisdom. Job is to help. Job is for you to help people. It's a mist of.
Grace offering.
Okay. Oh, now this. I have. Do you know how many of this instrument I have?
About the incredible impact of parts of my life as a result of joining the conscious manifestation conclave.
You can't even find past me now.
Let me take you down memory lane. I did meet Mrs. Grace Offering and shared a heartfelt story about my life and why I wanted to move from where I was to a good position, because it was difficult to pay my bills. I had money, but I just didn't know how to recycle it. I would start expenses and then start I was overweight. I had challenges in managing my family and money, and I had so many things, taking my attention and my mental health.
Where did you listen to? Is this not a good picture? This is not on YouTube.
I met Mrs. Grace Offering. She talked about the conscious.
See, that's her. Stop, fast. See how she don't find me. She's not looking at my mother. No, but you told me that I was not looking like me.
Yeah.
So, at least this is not me. This is wow. I'm not even sure that I will not train me. I'm going to run away from Nigeria for a long time. Okay, so continue. That's me.
So many others.
Man.
My name is Blessing Joy. And this one we just
This one.
and my celebrating journey started truly when I met Mrs. Grace Offering Ibrahim. I'm going to bring to mind the obvious positive change that happened in my life, my finances, my family, my mental.
Never, I'm still working on
I
it.
read conscious manifestation conclave. I was greeted with warm sweet. It was in a community where I could share all my heartfelt desires without feeling, looked down on. Mrs. Grace Offering reception inspired me and gave the kind of impact that carried me through the journey, which I started 12 months ago, just 12 months ago. I met our guide, Mrs. Grace Offering, and our coach, and she has been a big call of inspiration and impact throughout my journey. Her wisdom, compassion, dedication to our collective growth has indeed been extraordinary. Through the ritual, meditation, and exercises and the conscious mind.
Why you can't even yellow now? Drop cream. Move. How can you be like that? I have money. No, it's not even the weight. No, it's not the weight. It's your composition. You see, money. When you talk about money is so many things.
My relationship
Courage.
has become
Know that you.
intimate.
What did I give her
I
money?
love you, Lord. I love you, Lord. Thank you so much. Now, the manifestation conclave, the program provided practical tools and exercises that empowered me to align my thoughts with a deeper desire, fostering a genuine sense of self-rediscovery and purpose. And one of the most profound aspects of this journey has been witnessing tangible changes in my physique. I was once overweight, yes. I weighed 107 kilograms at 12 months ago. Right now, I weigh a whopping 87 kg. This was possible because Mrs. Grace Offering helped me to visualize the body size, the ideal body size that I intended to get to. I conformed to habits, I changed my lifestyle, I changed my orientation about my finances, and I learned how to recycle funds. Oh boy, my finances have moved from that level where I had to struggle to being in abundance. Don't worry, I will tell you the figures. This improved my health, my general mental well-being, and I have achieved personal goals, experiences that I didn't think was possible with the relationship that I was able to develop at the manifestation of the conflict. Just with Mrs. Grace Offering. The emphasis on consciously has not only encouraged my life, it has enriched my experiences to the extent that I have new sense of control. I have new life output. And the sense of being in this community with a conscious manifestation conclave has been invaluable. Mercy. Connecting with like-minded individuals with similar journey has provided support, encouragement, and a shared celebration of our success. Oh, that will propel you to the next level and must be. Mrs. Grace Offering's vision has fostered an environment of trust, vulnerability, creating a space where each member feels heard, seen, and supported on their unique path towards transformation. Remember, being a part of the conscious manifestation company with Mrs. Grace Offering has been a life-changing experience for me. I am deeply grateful for the wisdom impacted, the positive shift in my mindset, and the unwavering support from both Mrs. Grace Offering and the incredible community that has formed around this transformative program. I am wholeheartedly recommended a conscious manifestation conclave to you and to anyone seeking personal growth, positive change, and a deeper connection with the limitless possibility. This is the program you should connect to. I look forward to seeing you at the next one. God bless.
Thank you so much. I look forward to see you next year.
Thank you so
As
much.
we buy me tickets to Bahamas.
As we go together.
Oh, you came to the class. Thank you so much. I just want to end by saying that the first step you take to become who you want to be is exactly what you've done. The success of this my sweat will now determine with what you do with the information that you get, starting from this, and that's why you're not going anywhere. You must finish it. Nobody's driving you. So if anybody's hungry and you want to eat rice, I will pay. You finish it, and when you finish it, you have to submit it, and you look at it, you weigh it, you will now send it back to you because it's not online. The reason why we want you to have this as hard copy is because we want you to always see it. So part of the things we are going to tell you is where to keep it, how many days you have to look at it, and you have to have extra books, extra sheets you have to put. We give you each of the pages. There's something you must do about it. The ones that are important. So at the end of, even if you are not part of, you will have guided on what you are supposed to do. And my excitement will be that at least, without no doubt, just do what I say you should do. You will never, can never be like this. Even the worst person that did not do anything, that you are listening to me today, you will be better even next year. Because you will hear me talking.
Party next year, this group like this.
No, no.
We have to.
So
invite you.
Thank you. You are darling. I love you. So I just want to go. I still have so much to do. Yes.
I will pay your way.
You see?
Not you.
The transformation has happened.
If you want meeting
Transformation has happened.
now, because I was able to explain, because I knew that I needed to explain. I knew that I was going to say it, but now she knows her truth. So the more she believes her truth, she will become the reality of that truth. Because this is a lie.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. Oh, thank you so much. For those online, thank you so much. What does it take to have financial intelligence boot camp plus manifestation concrete in a city? Somebody asked that question. So we have city in Nigeria. We'll tell you how many people, just the people, because it's a lot of work, mental work, physical work, and I'm very busy. So it must make some sense, not money, human sense, impact sense for me to come. So we can, it has to be planned, maybe like nothing less than 10 months. 10 months interval. Yeah, because this next year, in that 10 months now, we are looking at the calendar. It's for 10 months, is it possible? Yes. For those in Italy, you already have something, you can add it. And UK, so you can add it. You just to extend my time of stay. But know that for the country, there is no hybrid. Online. It doesn't work online. Please, it cannot work. It will never work. And that is why they cannot keep us in our houses. The houses cannot work. Because for that company, there must be an partition. There must be physical.
Thank you so much. God bless you.
Have you had a direct number?
Hey, that's it. Yes, I will. When you are done, I'll be a part of your group. So.
Alright.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for your time.
For doing a fantastic job. Thank you so much. So, please, we have your t-shirt. So always remember the software. So what you can also do to that t-shirt, if you don't want to wear it, you can write these things against small and clip and pin it on the t-shirt. So that I will become your nightmare with it. So you can do that to the t-shirt. You can buy one more to do that if you want to wear it. So you put it where you will see it. You know, you take it with smaller things down. So once you enter your room, you see my face, you'll be alright. Everything. So you can do that. We did that with some people last time, believe me. So they wrote their 12 books. Maybe Jesus can have 12 disciples. I said it's son of tradition. So you can just make your own left. So
that you don't have a son of tradition. But the son of tradition was replaced.
Yes.
Okay, so you replace. Thank you so much. You can continue from where I stop. I can see you are really ready to be coach. So what you will do now, you can take buy another t-shirt and place those things there. So because your gratitude, because you should be grateful. Because everything you're going to work.
Thank you so much.
Take realistic goal because you are growing in the spirit of one. So do realistic goal, do something you have never done before. And part of your goal should be something to make somebody excited. Pay somebody school fees. Send somebody someone on the program that never traveled. Look for somebody that never climbed airline. I just send it to Abuja to stay together. Don't worry, for that I'll come to go. Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Everything in advance.
We love you
We love you
so much.
Thank you so much.
Yes, please.
Bring a shoe.
Yes, please.
God bless you.
Oh boy.
When I send me your sponge, your sponge, you should have started sit and buy and invest in this. And your mindset never should change. I'm going to take it and make an investment. Yeah, that was what I got to you. That's only thing. The good thing that you have no life. You just sweet, no. Whatever I do, more about all my What is the plan of that everything? You that happen to if you go to the it will go to the I'm not letting it stand. So why then does you have When they told us.